Confirmed. We have been confirmed. We've just landed inside of Twitch and you didn't even know it. You had zero idea.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you other than that. I mean, it doesn't mean
You just
that.
told me shit.
Well, I'm sorry. I am sorry for not letting you know. But now that we know, we are on. We are on. We are live.
We are live.
Yeah. Fucking, live from New York. It's Saturday night. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, he leaves. Welcome to the podcast. He had no idea we were going live. I just jumped it on him, so he ran away. That's what happens. He kind of bounced right there. However, I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Look at him. Look at him. I did a lot of lawn work. Went outside and did some outside activities. Purchased some things at Ace Hardware to, you know, plug A into B and get shit working. It was nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. What'd you
So
do
you
today?
got today. I was in a rabbit hole from last night of
What?
this program called 60 Days In,
Okay.
and it's about a bunch of TikToks that go, "Hey,
TikToks.
my one of my family members experienced jail, and I need to learn how to connect with them on a different level." So they go into jail for 60 days, and they're supposed to collect intel and stuff like that on all these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was trapped in a rabbit hole, grilled. I've already done most of my yard work, man. It's all
I
done.
mean, yeah, yeah, but you seen my play. I got a lot to worry about. I have
Oh,
to
I
worry.
know.
I have to worry about all the snares that are out there, the people in ghillie suits and shit. I gotta worry
Ghillie
about.
suits.
Yeah. I got.
Get out of town.
There's brush Wookiees and there's freaking Gila monsters and shit, and so I gotta make sure that all the
Mm-hmm.
vegetation's cut back, and then take care of my own things. But no, no, not only do I have that responsibility, which is awesome because I never had a big yard before. Now I do.
True.
But what was that? That was a weird true. What was really crazy is that I didn't notice living so close to a pond was problematic in some places, like mosquitoes
Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying.
and
Yeah.
mosquitoes. And then it's a watering hole for animals. So on my
True.
cameras, if you haven't noticed,
Oh,
uh,
I see things up there all the time.
I'll make sure that you don't. Shit, I'll just put it on. I'll put it on standby turret mode. I'll put it on turret mode.
Ooh. Ooh.
But honestly, we have deer. I catch deer all the time in my
Yeah.
backyard, and it would be on. Let's say here, it'd be on this camera right here. If I can actually operate my things with efficiency,
Finesse,
yeah,
efficiency.
yeah. So if you can't see here, I don't know how it looks on the podcast, whatever. This
It's
is
not too bad.
not really HD, not really HD, but
Not really.
my shit goes all the way back there, and I'd see um the plural for deer is deer. I would see deer in the middle yard,
Mm-hmm.
and they constantly come in, and I'm like, well, I have a balcony. I could just sit on my balcony like a guy waiting for his daughter to get home from a date night and just take a deer out, you
Good.
know?
I mean, it's always a possibility. I
I'm
w-
I'm just
I don't know if I would do it, but it could be fun if you do it. Record it.
yeah, yes, it would be recorded. It actually I have a yeah, it would be recorded. It'd probably be in
Yeah.
slow motion. Instant
Mm.
replay.
And
Instant
then the
replay.
deer like does all this matrix shit, and you have this ultimate battle. And then like Scorsese finds it, and he's like, "I gotta make a movie." And then
Oh man, I gotta make a movie out of
I gotta
everything.
make a movie.
Got to make a movie. All of this right
You
here.
ever seen his commercial with Jonah Hill?
No, no, I haven't.
Like about, I think it's about some like type of pop or something like that. And
Right.
Jonah Hill's like late to Scorsese's party, so he's running around trying to get there
Okay.
because but he needs a quick pick me up. So he stops in at the local
Right.
bodega
Okay.
and
The bodega.
he grabs this beverage that is going to lift him to tolerate another goddamn Scorsese party. And then he goes.
Oh my god.
And they meet up with Scorsese and they're like, hey, I'm Jonah Hill. I'm not really Jonah Hill anymore.
What I watched the other night with Chantel. Okay, there's a few movies that I watched. This was like a blast from the past type deal. Okay,
Gotcha.
I actually forgot the name of it, but it had Justin Long. It had Jonah Hill in it, and everybody. He went off and made his own college.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know what you're
you
talking
know what I'm
about.
talking
Oh,
about.
that's such a great movie.
I can't remember the name. Anybody that remembers the name of this movie? Justin Long, Jonah Hill went off to college, created a college. It was a great movie.
Yeah, I forget what the fuck was that called. It was great though. I've seen it a
I
bunch
can't
of times.
remember. I cannot remember for the life of
Because
me.
it's also got doesn't it have the weird guy from Grandma's Boy?
Yes, Lewis
That was
Black as
also
well.
in
Lewis
it was
Black as
in
well.
yeah, Lewis Black was in it. He was that one guy was also in Dodgeball. Oh, he
Yeah,
was
yep.
so funny.
Yeah, Rip Torn. Rip Torn.
Rip
Oh
Torn
no.
was
No, Rip Torn was not in there. Rip Torn was in the movie that I watched after that.
what was
Okay.
that?
Okay, so Rip Torn was in it and let's just say okay, here's a quiz for you.
Mm-hmm.
To You can't get me in my cheese helmet. Come on, you got to know it. You got to know it. Okay, second clue. Second clue. To get
Freddie got fingered.
Oh my god, good shit. I
I
went
am a champion.
we watched Frey Got Fingered and dude,
S-
I
that
laughed
is,
so fucking hard
that
again.
is such an underrated movie. I mean, like people really like it was funny
It
as shit.
was funny as hell.
I found a treasure.
My favorite, yeah, he helicopters down to Betty. Betty Jules, Jules,
Jules,
Betty Jules.
Jules.
Oh my god! And he was so young.
Oh
When I've
yeah,
seen him, I watched this movie Iron Sky. Not something that it's like a B movie with a AAA funding behind it. Moon Nazis. Apparently, Tom Green's one of the leaders.
Moon Nazis.
Moon Nazis, T Rexes.
Uh huh.
I don't
I'm
know what
in.
else.
I'm
Yeah,
in.
yeah. It was a interesting flick. I actually didn't make it all the way through because it was so ridiculous. It was quite ridiculous.
How
The graphics
ridiculous
were
was it?
amazing and everything. I don't know.
I've
What, like
honestly
a
never
scale?
heard of it. Moon Nazis.
Yeah, it's called Iron Sky and all sorts of shit. But regardless, what have you been up to? Any word on you going back? What's up?
No, no words
Nothing.
yet.
Damn.
Nope. So my assumption though would have to be that we're waiting for more of a bigger opening of places because like right now it's uh it's still essential and then a couple other places that they deem essential for the time,
Right.
but I mean honestly uh I don't know,
That's
it's
bullshit,
difficult.
dude.
It's
I
difficult, but what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I wish more people had Zoom because this is nice. It's so smooth. Fuck you, Messenger. You were
Yeah,
terrible. You were worse than worse.
we did have fun
It was
with
fun,
it,
but
but
Zuckerberg, what? I mean, you got stuff like this. It handles so well.
mhm,
Oh my gosh. So many
that
people
is
are doing it.
true.
Yeah.
So, what was your work like? Like how's work been? Tell me, tell me the
Here's
stories of work, grandfather.
all I know is when I come back home for work, I almost forget there's a virus out there. That's how work's been.
How does that? How do you go with
Because
that?
there's no sign of any of that other than the 6 foot apart distance, social distancing thing.
Hmm.
It's like time got dialed back to all of the CDC requirement, well, not requirements, recommendations. So you got, people are walking out. I see two people with masks on, right? And everybody else don't. And you're not required to wear a mask, but they say if you get sick, it's your fault if you don't wear the mask. But that didn't make sense to me because it doesn't matter if you wear the mask, you're going to get sick regardless. Because if you're the one being sick, you're coughing it on to them. It's not
Hmm.
gonna protect you from it's stupid kinda. I don't know. I don't know. I just seen a meme the other day said if farts can make it through your pants, how's the virus not getting in there? I think that's a dumbed down comparison, you know. So anyway, I believe that we have some people coming on tonight. We have a what is it, a three-peat? Is it a three-peat?
Well, as of right now, it's going to be a two people. The other one has not responded to me, but I mean, the end of the day, what are you going to do? And we
Everybody
had,
go
oh,
ahead.
what was that?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'm just saying that, and people enjoy it, as we're going back to work, people are going to enjoy their Saturdays a little bit more. So I was
Yep.
thinking like maybe we do this every other Saturday and probably pop something in the middle of the week, something like that, or I don't know, because things are changing again. So I don't know, but
I don't know either.
however, and I can see where other people are like, I don't have time for a podcast right now. I don't have time to be your guest. I said, that's fine. Like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. Shit, man.
Well,
But
I mean, honestly, I haven't ran across that, so I
oh, well,
I've everybody I've talked to, they're all about it. They want to be on. They're willing to make the time. They just need to know. But I see what you're saying. I get it 100%. Things are changing. We had to change to this. We were doing shows live, talking to each other, having guests
I
to our
can't
places.
freaking wait. And
So
I say, and I was talking to the wife. I'm like, she's like, I can't wait for you guys. She told me this. I can't wait for you guys to actually like butt butt your butts together. She didn't say that. She said, I just can't wait for you guys to get back to the same, you know, same
yeah,
old like we used to. So, but eventually it'll happen.
eventually it'll be there.
I mean,
And
my garage studio is nowhere where it needs to be right now. I have shit for Treehouse just stacked in there. So,
well, we knew it was going to be a while. It's not a
yeah.
big deal.
Yeah. Yep. But so how you been maintaining? How was your week? How was things?
It's been good. I mean, nothing really out of the ordinary. I do my normal things. We've been doing a lot of housework. Last week we did the 5.5 tons of rock around the house. Just
Nice.
little things. We're focusing on getting the girls' bedrooms a little more done. They took their money they earned from a few weeks ago and got that LED lighting for their
Yeah.
room. So they're going to do the perimeter of the room and all that with lighting.
Mm.
So that'll be fun for them.
Yeah.
I always liked having my room with like Christmas tree lights. Shit, I did it with my studio.
Yeah.
I like the look.
In
I think it's cool.
high school I took glow in the dark paint and I painted all over my walls, but my mom didn't see it because it was glow in the dark paint and you can't see it till you turn the lights off. And then she happened because a lot older, she ain't turning the light off in my room anywhere at any point because we're old enough, and she barely even cracks the door to see what's up. She just yells at me to come out. And one day, I guess I left my light on. She turned it off, and she's seen all this shit all over the walls, and she lost her mind.
No.
And she said, "You got to paint over that." Fuck, that was a lot of
uh,
work. A lot of work. Back when we had little dungeons when it came to rooms. Like back, I remember Logan's room under the stairs. It was. I can't believe he wanted this room so bad. It was a small cave. That's really what it was. He had to stoop his
mhm.
head to get in there, And hell, Travis would wake him up. He would open his window, and Logan would have frost on his freaking eyelashes because it was snowing outside, and he kept his window open because he got so fucking hot in there. And yeah, he'd be sneaking out of that fucking window all the time. It was pretty funny.
That's nuts, man.
And I just gave his ass up. Dang.
Ah,
But I hope he's doing good too. And Adam, he's up there with you. He's up there in Elkhart.
Adam who?
Adam T. Berry,
I don't know him.
brother from the same mother.
This sounds like shenanigans.
They went out mushroom hunting. You ever do that?
When I was younger, I did.
Yeah, I went out in the backyard in the woods and stuff, and we found three, and none of them looked like they were worth even picking. I don't even eat mushrooms, but I know that they're worth something to somebody
Yeah.
apparently. So therefore, I go look for them because I see that they go for quite a bit a pound. Like if you find a pound of these morels, people
Hmm.
pay a lot. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like mushrooms. I don't eat them. No, I don't like them at all.
I don't like them.
I don't like the mushrooms at all. It's more the texture. I don't like the texture.
I
It's
like.
like you're eating a slug. I feel like I mean I haven't eaten a slug before, but I would say
Mhm.
that's what I would imagine a slug would taste like if you were eating a slug. Compare it to a
Okay,
mushroom.
okay, okay. That's disgusting. I don't
It
want to
is.
hear that
I'm just
shit.
saying. It's well. Do you eat mushrooms?
I do. I like them.
Yeah. So you like slugs?
Fuck off.
Fucking A plus B equals C type shit.
Okay,
The
so
transitive property. Ooh.
are you are you ready to get our first guest in here?
Yeah, I believe so. Who we got coming in?
Okay, this is going to be a cousin-in-law of mine. His name is Brandon Reed,
Brandon
and
Reed.
we're gonna give a little talk to him and see what he's all about.
Nice, 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 nice.
So here we go.
he just gets, he just gets, he gets teleported into Zoom.
Boom, teleportation. What's up, big guy? Uh-oh, we got him on mute.
We got him. We got him in the middle of the woods. He's in the.
Connecting
He's in.
audio.
Oh, he's going. Where's he going?
He's
He-
connecting audio.
nice.
Got to connect that audio. Got to connect that audio.
Oh well,
I think I'm in.
He's
I
in.
believe you are there, sir. How you
What's
doing?
up?
How's it good? How are you guys?
We are good. All right. This would be the cousin I was speaking of, Brandon Reed.
What's up, Brandon? I'm Devin. How we
This is
How
doing?
you doing, Devin?
co
Good,
host
good.
Devin. And tell us about yourself, Brandon.
Oh
Well, we're
damn.
actually getting ready to go race tomorrow.
Ooh,
Shifter kart.
Okay, so
look at that.
these are well, what would you classify these are as? They're go karts, right?
Yeah, they're go karts. 175cc, 6-speed gearbox. Long enough track will run about 120 mile an hour.
Wow.
Run the
Wow.
SCUSA Professional Series. So we travel around the country and working to go to Vegas in November for the Super Nationals.
Wow.
Wow. Wow,
And
wow, wow. So what do you race locally in the Indiana area? What kind of places do you go?
yeah, we're going to Newcastle tomorrow, so
Okay.
east side of Indianapolis.
Wow.
I believe the second weekend in August we'll be racing in downtown Elkhart
Okay.
for the
Okay.
Riverwalk USAC.
Devin, that is a
Nice.
very fun thing to see live.
Josh
And
was there last year.
Yeah.
you could come and you can hang out with all of us, and it'll be fun to watch.
That's cool. That's cool. I like the racing. I like racing because my father-in-law actually there's a long line of racers. They would race at New Paris and Plymouth, like mini
Okay.
stocks and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Oh, my father-in-law, he just gave up mini stocks and all that stuff, and he's switching over to go-karts now. So he and this guy called Mike Cannon are actually getting together and building these freaking badass machines, and they're going to be racing them. So I actually have a little bit of a finger in the pie there a little bit. So I know what's going on. So
Well,
it's
that's awesome. Yeah.
Wow. So where has been your furthest trip you've had to take to race?
We race Formula 2000s out in Las Vegas. I've raced up in Canada, Florida, North
Oh,
Carolina, pretty much all over the continental U.S. and Canada.
yeah.
Dang, you really
Yeah.
get out
Wow.
there. So are you like
Yeah.
are you sponsored in some way or?
Yeah, we run under HMG Harding Motorsports Group with the comp cart, as you can see here,
Yeah,
Kelcom
yeah, yeah.
tapes, seals, and gaskets. They've been a longtime sponsor with me all the way back into four cycle juniors and my go karting days up in Elkhart.
Wow.
So they've been a longtime supporter, still on board. And
That's
they'll be
awesome.
out with us at Elkhart as well.
Wow. That's
That
really cool.
so how long you been doing this? Like is it's been like is a family tradition or do you just naturally pick this stuff up and know what's going on like gearhead style, you know?
Yeah, back in, I believe, 1990, 91, my parents took us to the Elkhart Grand Prix. I have a couple other brothers. Told my
Yeah.
parents that I want to race. They said, okay, find a way to earn some money and then we'll talk about it. So I ended up getting the paper route and then started peddling papers. And then here I am today. So got a chance to test Indy cars in 2007, which was a lot
Wow.
of fun.
Man.
Did Pro Formula 600 Challenge Series, raced big tracks such as Mid Ohio. We raced pretty much a lot of the road course with the USAC and the shifter cart here out at the Motor Speedway. So that's a pretty big deal for us.
Nice.
Wow.
So what kind of accolades? What kind of accolades you got going on right now?
We won the Pro Kart Challenge Great Lakes Series for SCUSA in the G1 Open Championship last year. We're going back this year to defend that title. Junior Rookie of the Year, multiple wins, test IndyCar testing, and try to get into a bigger car every time we get the chance to. And
Wow.
then we're trying to help younger karters get involved as well. So that's a pretty big platform we're doing with Kelcom this year. We're working on, and this is going to be announced. Hopefully, a giveaway, a ride and drive with the team at a local race. So to get younger kids involved. So
That
we're
would be
trying to get
awesome.
that put together for this year, and more announcements to come, and to be set up around Elkhart time for
Are
the Grand Prix.
okay, and what kind of track? Are these dirt tracks or road or
No asphalt road courses. So in
whoa.
Elkhart, we'll actually run on the city streets. They closed the town down.
Yeah. It's
Tomorrow,
downhill.
it's a permanent course.
Wow.
So
Okay,
yeah.
so they roadblock and so you can see this you can go out and see this when this happens, Coon?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty
Dude,
cool.
they got a whole little camp area that you could go hang out. There's probably going to be burgers, probably brats. Yeah.
Dang. And so this is going to be a big event. So how what kind of stuff have you guys taken into account with all this crap that's going on that we've been dealing with?
So as far as like tomorrow goes, the track's been working really closely with the health department and the county. They're not allowing the building to be open, so everything's done outside, and everyone pretty much pre-enters. They're putting the pits a little farther away from each other, so we're still
Okay.
gonna stay pretty the social distancing. I'm gonna get out in front of the lead and then not be around anyone tomorrow. That's how I'm gonna social
That
distance.
that's a social
That's the way to
distance
do
right
it.
there. Putting some social distance.
Listen to that.
That is a
Yeah, I'm gonna
quote.
social
Hey, that is
distance
a
tomorrow.
pretty badass quote to be
Shots have
talking.
been fired.
That is a shit talk of shit talks.
Oh.
I don't think I could have done that better myself. Hell yeah, man. Good
So
stuff.
when you're at your peak speed in a race and you're feeling that cart do its little bob, just the circuit, everything you're doing. But when does your heart and when does your anxiety start going? Is it before the race or during the race? When
Uh,
does yours kick in?
I mean, great question. It's different for everyone, obviously. I would say mine pretty much right at the start of the race.
Okay.
The start can make or break everything. If you get a bad start, you can always lose a race in turn one, but you can never win it in turn one. So I'd say the start, we do standing starts like Formula One cars. So we take off from a dead stop. So,
Yeah.
we're, as you've seen Josh before, really close together. So any slight movement or mistake, two or three people can be out. So,
Mhm.
and it's see who can get off the line the quickest. And it's pretty cool adrenaline rush there.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think that
Uh,
are I don't know if this is a nuanced question, but do you think that the go karts are much safer than actual real, like bigger vehicles like that, or what?
I mean, with bigger cars, so like say the Formula cars I've ran, you got 6-point harnesses, there's roll hoops,
Hmm.
full body cars, you got the roll cage, obviously. I mean, karting's pretty safe, and it's came a long way from when I started in '92 to what we have here today. Just as far as the rules, the pushback bumpers. So these bumpers here, if you get too
Whoa.
close, it'll actually pop, and then
Yeah.
Oh.
to kind of keep it away. Of course, if that happens, depending on the sanctioning body, you get penalized. So that's
Oh.
a way they can keep an eye on too. So it's more pass instead of push to get around. So even though we're open wheel, there's still a lot of rubbing. So we go through a lot of
Yeah.
side pods, keep them clean here. So,
Yeah, open
but
wheel
every
stuff
time,
makes me
so
nervous. Like when I see that
Oh yeah.
wheel racing on TV and how
uh-huh.
those just that makes me nervous watching it in the safety of my home sometimes.
Dude.
So now you're on
It's
a
a lot of
smaller
fun. I love it.
you're in a smaller vehicle. I mean, I think, the center of gravity is a little bit lower to the ground and stuff like that, but so you're not really
Hmm.
your chances of flipping are really low because you're
Yeah,
lower to the ground. But I
we
mean,
are.
but you're so close to the ground that the
Yeah.
damn ground looks like light speed, I bet. So,
Yeah, we're about an inch off of the ground. The series we run, everyone's pretty professional to where everyone trusts each other out there. So, and it's fun, even though we do run a lot of the big pro races. Everyone still has to go home, got a job to do, family and things.
right.
So it's not like we're running for $100,000 each
Yeah.
weekend, but
Yeah, and
but it
I
is
mean,
very competitive.
so like, with you being sponsored and how much have you seen back from how much like you've probably put a lot of time and money into your career here with this. But like since you're so far into the game now, are you seeing some more benefit in that, especially like, financially, socially, and with your community?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, and that's why we're trying to give back and start to bring up the next generation. It was my dad and I in the beginning with a flatbed trailer going up to Buchanan, Michigan to run an MRP, and
Hmm.
we knew no one and actually knew nothing, but everyone, they took us in. Racing in the community is a small family, and everyone's willing to help everyone, and that's what we're trying to do to give back as well. So it's just a great community. The sponsors like it for the community outreach and to help support the local tracks, the drivers, the young drivers, and definitely the ones coming up and who want to get involved, like myself. Went to the first race and this is what I wanted to do and found a way to make it happen.
Man.
Nice.
When did you and possibly the family sit down and look and go, this isn't just a hobby. This kid loves doing this.
So probably after we started running a lot of the national series and then got the opportunity to move into car racing.
Okay.
Car racing is a different experience, definitely a lot more money, and it takes a bigger budget. But I'd say that's probably when, and I moved out of karting into cars in probably mid to late 96, 97. And then instead of going to college, I actually went running cars professionally throughout the country and ran whenever we could and would get in any type of car we could, which was mainly on the open wheel Formula Ford's F2000 series.
Right. Right. And
Man.
that's what messes me up sometimes about I went to college too, but I feel like that you just do whatever you are passionate about, just go towards
Hmm.
that educational route. Like everybody wants to say like, "Oh, you need this all around type education to be happy and be successful in your life." It's like, man, if I wanted to be a painter, why am I learning about damn biophysics or some stupid shit
Yeah.
that they require you to do? Like, do I need to know how fast, a rock travels in space? No, I just want to I just want to paint.
Well,
I just want to paint. Can I just paint,
exactly. And plus,
Yeah.
like in your field, Brandon, wouldn't it be a better benefit to be in the pits rather than a classroom?
I
You
Right,
mean,
know,
it
on the
is. And
job.
yeah.
yeah, definitely. And I mean, and I still went back to college and, to finish my degree. which mainly was business marketing to help obtain on the sponsorship and marketing and promotion
Mhm.
side of it.
Right.
The fact that racing's not cheap and it's not free, you definitely want to learn that aspect. And I've had friends definitely who went into engineering and then went on to work for IndyCar teams and become like data engineers and stuff once, the expense of racing got to be too much for them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, they still have a hand in it. So,
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, because you got people that are still paying off, their damn college bills and stuff, and it's like, man, I'm not seeing what I put my work into, come back to me
Yeah.
immediately, and even if I do, I'm still paying for it. So it's kind of a shit thing, but
Well, and plus it sounds like Brandon's also getting the benefit of the community reaching back to him. I know he's got family support, and a lot of it helps too when you find that passion that you want to do and you can put all your energy to have that extra energy behind you saying, "Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, we support you. Here it is." And
oh,
I would assume out on a race day that's pretty beneficial.
exactly, yeah.
I think he had a call or something. Oh,
oh, nope, there goes. So,
there he is.
Hell yeah.
so yeah, definitely, Josh, you're right. I mean, it does take a lot of support from the community, family. Definitely, my family has been. They try to come to a lot of the races that they can. We're still 3 hours away, and then on the traveling side, girlfriend's real supportive. She flies to the races with me, and then we got the crew chief, Craig. He's resting up there, so
Crew
he's
chief,
got to get
man,
ready for tomorrow.
he probably tells you everything that you need to do.
Oh
He
yeah.
He
does.
doesn't do a damn thing on his own.
No, he doesn't. So he's working hard. So
Yeah,
Oh man.
we gotta meditate. You gotta meditate. Yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty cool, man. And is that the only one you have? Is there other ones that you have, or is that your main baby?
this is the main one. Yeah, this guy right here, comp cart. Um, Funny story with this company. The owners of it, it's John and Jim Giacomelli and then Justin Stefani.
Right.
And I actually used to race against John and Jim growing up. And then they turned around, made this chassis with their knowledge in the industry, and have come a long way. This is probably one of the best carts I've ever been on. My team, Hardin Motorsports Group, became a dealer, and I got one of the first ones that came in. I told them this is the
Wow.
cart I want to run for next year. They're on it. I'm on it, and we run a lot of different chassis, but this so far has been my favorite. So it's pretty sharp looking too. I
Yeah, it
like the
is.
colors.
Wow. I do
Yeah, it
too.
is. It looks like it's from the future. It's pretty
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, so
It's pretty
and we get a
badass.
lot of support from Cop Card as well and their factory drivers, and so it makes life a little easier for setup on our end too to learn a
Oh,
lot with everyone together.
Now, do you experiment a lot when it comes to getting dirty with the gears and stuff? Do you have a Frankenstein at home that you've been working on, or have a better idea to do something in the go kart industry, or you just follow what's going on?
Yeah, we do. So we'll do like a lot of testing to follow, what's next with the gearing. Right now, we're working with a new company for the brakes, Carbon Tech, working on pads just to get that next bit of information and data with them and testing. In fact, now that the tracks are open up, that's something we're going to do a little more testing with here in the next month or so.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about this new type of brake system. I don't know if it's like this clay pads or this different type of metal that they were using, but it's supposed to be a lot easier and better, and it doesn't take your rotors down as bad. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
something.
the clay I'm not sure about. We're messing with carbon fiber right now.
Is it
I've had
carbon fiber?
ceramic, the ceramic were really good. That's what I ran the past 2 years.
I
But
meant
now we're going to go to
ceramic.
a
I didn't mean
carbon.
clay. Did
Okay,
I mean
yeah.
clay?
you're
What
fine.
the
Brandon
fuck?
was
I
like,
don't think
I'm going to
clay's
be
going to hold
nice,
up.
but I don't think
Hey,
clay works.
I don't
thank you
think.
for sparing my feelings there. I meant ceramic.
No,
I meant
you're
ceramic.
fine. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ceramics are really good. We ran them the past 2 to 3 years.
Right.
Um, but we're gonna obviously everything evolves in racing, so we're trying this
Right.
next step with carbon tech. So
That's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's
And
pretty
so
cool,
what's
man.
the next step for you after
uh,
after you can't get in a cart anymore? You know that's going to happen.
Slow down, Josh. I'm not that old yet.
He said, "I know where you live,
No,
bastard. I know where you live."
when that time comes, I've always had the aspiration to, become a team owner, help again younger kids come up, work with chassis engine manufacturers and try to help support again the next generation coming up.
Yeah.
We're always trying to grow karting. I've been to huge events in karting. I've been to the smallest of small events, and it's just a lot of fun when everyone's out there loving and doing what they're doing. National Kart Alliance is another big supporter of ours. NKA, they're helping grow the sport as well, and that's just another avenue that we try to run and take, with the sport to help grow it, get the exposure. I appreciate you guys having me on,
Yeah.
Oh
and
no,
hopefully
we
maybe we
love
can
it.
do something at Elkhart as well when that time comes. So,
Yeah, dude,
um,
there's already been gears running around in this
I can
for
Yeah.
tell.
that time.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely love to see this whole thing because not only, yeah, like I say, I have a common interest with this going on. I used to help build, the mini stocks and so I'm
Hmm.
not a big gearhead at all. Okay, I know the right things to do, and as long as I have somebody that's smarter than me with me, I'm good to go. I could change brakes, tires, I could do bondo, all that other crazy stuff. But when you say drop the tranny, I'm like, I think that's not socially
Yeah.
acceptable anymore. They're supposed to have regular genders.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
So I really don't know when it comes to that, um but I do like go-karts and stuff because I was really into dirt bikes and stuff when I was a kid. And you know with my father-in-law getting into go-karts and stuff, and I would like to explore more into it. So it's kind of like a couple foots in the door. And if we want to go down there and document the whole thing for you, that'd be cool as hell. I mean, I'd
Ah,
I'd love it. I'd love it.
it'd be
Yeah,
fun.
definitely. You guys are more than welcome for sure. So we'll be down there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's night racing with USAC, so it's going to be a pretty cool event. City all really gets behind it, so it's pretty cool. We'd love to have you
Are
guys out.
Do you know if they're changing the design of the track this year?
As far as I've been told, I don't believe they are. We're still going to run the same layout.
So they're going to have that little S thing over there by the bridge again?
Yeah, the chicane. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, over
that,
there, that chicane.
you,
They want to slow us down because
they,
we hit
what,
over 100. We hit about 100 mile an hour
oh,
down that
they
stretch.
skip
Holy crap.
turning into that. That's my favorite part, hearing it go,
Yeah,
and then it grabs and it go, dude. It is so cool to
yeah,
see.
Yeah, they
yeah. We got to put a lot of chassis protectors on for that
Yeah.
race.
Oh, I bet, man. It's one of the. See, my dad did it when I was younger. He actually raced with Devin's father-in-law back in the
Oh,
day
cool.
out in New
yeah.
Paris and all
Yep.
that.
Yep.
And then he got into go-karting when I was about 11, and we used to go out to Bear Field, and they would race out there. And even as an 11-year-old, you could see how it was a family unit in that area for all the racers. Something went down, one racer had it, or another racer knew someone who had it, and they all pitched in and did things. So it was cool as a kid to see it. And then I touched what's that, the back muffler after a race
Yes,
one day because I thought it
Oh,
looked really cool, and it
you don't
yeah.
want
burnt
to do
the
that.
fuck out of my finger. Oh my
Oh.
god, I was in pain the rest of the night. My
Oh
dad was
yeah.
like, "Yeah, you probably shouldn't touch that shit,
Well,
huh?"
yeah.
I was
Isn't
like,
that
"But it
great how
looks
you
so cool."
you have to learn the hard way on
Oh,
everything,
I
man?
did.
It's awesome.
Then you're
Yeah.
out in bare field holding your finger, like, "Oh shit,
Oh
it's
yeah.
12 o'clock."
My father-in-law took me to a junkyard, right? We were getting an electric motor for the window, right? So we go out
Uh-huh.
there. Holly goes, "Hey, take whatever the hell you need." We're like, "Roger that." We go out there and we pull the motor out, and it's on a spring scissor system. Okay,
Hmm.
it's all good. I'm loosening the bolt. And before he could tell me, "Hey, you might want to let tension off of that before you take the bolt all the way out," about cut my whole fucking finger off, man.
Oh,
Shit.
Dude, I was
oh,
bleeding everywhere. It was awesome.
oh,
But now I
shit.
know I need to take the tension off when I'm undoing shit. So,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
Yes.
lesson learned.
lesson learned. Yeah.
Well, Brandon, do you got any more things you need to promote, people you
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
get.
I need to know times, dates, places, people, everything.
Yeah, definitely. I'll shoot an email over to Josh and give you guys all that. Definitely want to thank Kelcom. Definitely been a huge supporter of mine from pretty much day one. So I can't thank them enough. The team, the chassis manufacturer, CompCart, Hardin Motorsports Group, SCUSA, USAC Karting as well,
Nice.
MG Tires, Hoosier, Miami. They do a hell of a job on this engine here. So give you
Wow,
guys one last look.
look at that.
So,
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
so
Hell yeah. And the next times that people can see you race or win, man.
oh, we're running tomorrow. So out at Newcastle, and then again we'll be in Elkhart. So for the Riverwalk Grand Prix with USAC, that second weekend in August, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah, second weekend in August, and then third weekend we'll be down here at the Motor Speedway, racing at the best racetrack in my opinion in the world. So
Hell yeah.
get a
Damn.
chance to do that in kart. So that's pretty awesome
That is awesome.
for USAC to put that on for us. So
That sounds like a trip, Devin.
Yeah, I'm down. I need to get out. I need to get
yeah,
out. I need to
definitely.
get out. I need to get out. So
Yeah.
hell yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm down.
definitely. That's a pretty cool event. So we run a lot of the road course for that track, and the shifters. You're going to see some of the best shifter kart drivers in the world there. You know, we all come out. It's the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. USAC puts on a heck of an event with it, and I think last year the entries. I think there were over 400 to 500 carters, if I'm not mistaken. So
wow.
lot of track time, a lot of racing. So it's a pretty
That's
cool event.
awesome. Well, we
So,
wish you luck tomorrow night and in future races. Um,
Yes, definitely.
hopefully,
Godspeed out
hopefully you
there.
bring home a trophy.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah, that's
that's
what
the
we'll do
goal.
tomorrow. I mean, I got a social distance, right? Got a social
Yeah, you
Yes.
got
distance,
to get
so
in
that's
front.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
so
Pictures and
that's
it didn't happen. Damn it. Yeah.
that's
Freaking.
right. All right,
Social distance your way to first. How about that?
that's right.
That's
All right, guys. Well, I
awesome.
appreciate it, and thanks for having me on. We'll do this again sometime real soon.
All right,
Awesome. Thank
man.
you,
All
Brandon.
right, guys.
Take it
Thank you.
easy.
Take care.
All right. Hell yeah.
Awesome, Devereaux.
Yeah. Hey,
That
he's a
see, I
good
told you
guy,
that'd be
man.
a fun time. Yeah,
Yeah, that guy's a good guy. I
dude.
like that guy. I
And
like that guy.
you would really like that race he's talking about in Elkhart. And
Yeah.
it's like it's 2 minutes from my house, so it's not.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have his picture up of him racing. I'm just
I
gonna put
seen
it
that.
over your face real quick, just for
Do it.
fun. I did it.
Do it, essay.
Yeah. So now I'm talking to a fucking go-kart driver, not a guy on the other end of a computer. Isn't that fun? Fucking yeah. Well, I'll take it off though. Don't you worry. But yeah, he was a good guy, man, and he looked like he really know what's going on when it comes to racing and all aspects of racing and
Oh
shit
yeah.
like that. That's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
he always every time I've met him and been to one of his events, like he's one of those people who knows their stuff and has earned the respect of the other people in the uh form of racing and stuff like that. Uh they all treat each other with like a lot of respect, and he's one of them that they look out for when he's out there on the track, man.
Right, right. Yeah, he seems like somebody that like, okay, I have a question. Let me go ask him. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
let me go see what he thinks about it. He's the Gregory House of go-karts. How you like that?
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Hell yeah. So, well, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick intermission, and we're gonna line up with somebody else that you may be wanting to understand what their perspectives are.
On life.
Yes. So you guys, we'll be right back, and stay tuned. So what that interview was awesome. All right, to say
Awesome.
the least. To say the least.
Yes.
Got to
Thank
see
you, Brandon.
got to see some badass we call it metal action that does like rolling down the road in really fast like.
and,
Um
and plus we got an idea for the show.
uh oh yeah. Oh well. I mean, Is Brandon? Is it with an E? It is, isn't it?
Ah.
Bran.
You know,
B.
every goddamn time I start doing something, you got to ask me some silly ass question. Like Brandon.
dude, I,
Brandon.
dude, I don't know how people do that.
Well, I understand what you say too, but you always, every time you ask me something, I just get Twitch up and going, looking at the feed, all that stuff. And
Stop.
then we
All I
just
see is your stupid face looking down at a phone the whole time.
the
It's like
whole
I'm
time.
driving down the road or
I
something.
don't think it's the whole time. Fucking Jackosaurus. That's what you are. You're a Jackosaurus.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for being the social media man. That's why I'm
I
just
know.
the media man. You know what
I
I'm
know.
talking about? Jeez. I'm just
It's
saying.
always like,
I'm
you
just
don't
saying.
do anything, Josh. I'm like,
Yeah,
I do stuff,
I
man.
didn't say I have never said you don't do
You say
anything.
it
You
all the
edited
time.
that last
You just
episode. Didn't you edit
you,
that last episode?
did I?
Did
Or
you?
didn't I? Dun, dun, dun.
I
Yeah,
don't
I took like 20 something minutes out of it.
see what I mean?
No,
That's all you really got to
it
take. It's
was
all the
it was like
intermissions.
9 minutes out of it, out of the
Anyway.
front.
But anyway, so Brandon sent us this GoPro footage of him on
Yes,
the
sir.
track, and so we have it all set up, ready to roll. Check it out and see what's going on. So this, I guess, is what you would consider the first person's perspective of driving your
Yeah.
face off.
So basically, you're gonna see it from his point of view.
All right, so here we go. Boom. This is my story. It says he's driving into oncoming traffic immediately.
Look at that shit.
It looked like he was turning on rails. It was so crazy.
Yeah.
Like that turn was so quick. Look at that. Boom. Oh no, there was a little bit of a drift there.
Yeah, they do a little glitching in and out too.
Glitch? What is this? Fucking Wreck It
Not
Ralph?
glitch, but shut up.
Uh
Edits. They did edits.
edits. That's pretty sweet though. Like right next to that interstate there. I wonder where that's at.
But look how close he is to the goddamn ground.
Well, here, I'm gonna go back to a part right here. Wait a minute. Immediately I see a fucking amount of traffic
Yeah,
that's so much. Kind of
there's a
freaked me
whole
out at the
semi right
beginning.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
It
when's
does
he
look
gonna
like he's coming. He's taking a non ramp.
I thought, yeah, like I thought he was actually on the road for a second, taking the bypass to I-69 and then trying to cut traffic and whatnot. But I mean, it looks like that the track is just right there next to the interstate. It kind of threw me off, man. I
He's
thought,
straight up's like fuck courses
I'm
anymore,
ramping over this
dude.
interstate. I
I
don't give a
am hitting
fuck.
interstate.
I don't care. I don't care.
How
Yeah,
about that?
but when he did this turn right here, check this out. It was like he was on rails. You know those rail cars when you had you're like
Yeah,
er er. And I'm like, dang, he's got it down pat. So that's pretty
it's
cool
pretty
though.
cool. Yeah,
I mean, I've went go karting before, but that's like this is high
not like
tier.
this.
This is high
Yeah,
tier. Mine was low level, noob class. It was
this
like a
is
noob class.
you fuck up and you could probably be having a set of wheels of your own for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
scoot around.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, I had this other video that I wanted to show that I don't know if you've actually even seen it before. And here's what's really nuts. It's that it's right here on my channel, sir. So
Devereaux 7.
what happens here is
Mm-hmm.
that I have this is my camera in my garage, right?
Uh-huh.
And my son decides to try to take me out. Oh shit! It picked the wrong fucking screen share. Why did it do that? Why
I
did
don't
it
know.
do that? That's weird. But I think I just took everything. I'm a little tiny square. I'm a little tiny square in the fucking. Oh my god! Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing.
This
But
is what happens when you go and find a co-host at the TikTok camp.
at the TikTok camp. That's messed up, man.
He's so excited that he's in a tiny little square.
I'm a tiny, we're tiny
He's
little
like,
squares
oh my god,
just dancing around. Fucking
Uh,
ridiculous. Well, I'm gonna pull up this video, but in the meantime, to correct all this issue, I will make sure that we get back just like that. Boom! I just got back. Haha.
we're back. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Technology.
I wanted to pull this video up, but it was being really, it was doing a bunch of technology on me. It
Ooh, I
activated
hate that.
technology all over me. Oh yeah. Here we go.
That's
That's
what's been up. The
uh,
hun-
yeah, it's what's been up for you, but it hasn't been up for me.
Now I got a giant stripper pole in the middle of my fucking screen. What the
Yeah,
fuck, man?
yeah. Okay, so this is my garage. Here's my son. He's painting. He's doing his thing. Doesn't even care.
There's
And then he
nothing
sees
on
me.
here.
Listen, he sees. Oh no, don't you worry. You're not even gonna know. You're not even gonna know. I'm watching it. You're not seeing shit.
That's
Well,
cool.
I'm screen sharing this, and I don't understand. I don't get it.
Okay, but like I said, I have when you did whatever you did, all I had on my screen was a giant stripper pole going all the way down.
Yeah,
And then,
that's what that is. It's not a stripper pole. It's a door. You're seeing a door,
okay, I
dude.
know. Okay, moving on. Because you don't understand what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying, on my screen, there was a animated gray bar going down the middle of it.
Yeah.
I know the door, what you're talking about, and that's a realistic door. Whatever. We're done. So, any more awesome videos you want to show me?
I wanted to show it to you, but I was showing the stream.
Yeah, well, I
You
watched
didn't
it
get
on the stream, but on my screen, it didn't do it like the last
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry. Well, the last one I had
You don't
time to
give a
set it up.
fuck.
I had time to set it up. I didn't have time to set it up on the fly. This is me
This
engineering
is what
and hosting at the same time. What do you want me to do? Huh?
we need.
I only had
A
so much
young
bandwidth.
Jamie. I know. I'm sorry.
The thing is, I want to be the young Jamie, but I don't.
You're the co-host,
That means I'd have to
and
not
I'm the
co-host.
co-host.
That makes you just the host. What the fuck?
No, it's
I
not.
can't. I
People
can't
don't
be that
tune
guy.
in just to see me. They tune in to see us.
Yeah. I'm such a good inspiration on people. I know this.
That would be like a husband going to his wife and being like, you know what? Maritals, no more. I just want to be in there by myself.
I've been doing it so well for
I've
all
been
these
doing it
years.
so
Why do I
well
need you?
lately. I
What the
don't need
fuck?
you.
That's messed up, man.
Exactly.
That's
So
messed up.
that's how this show is, man. We can't. We take one of us out, and it's not a fucking
Well,
domino.
I'm just taking whatever the good parts out of this one because I feel like we're just saying we had enough. I've had enough. Fuck it. Let's just go
Enough of
crazy.
what?
I don't know. Enough
What?
of enough of all the technical shit. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, I wish.
enough of restraining ourselves. Okay, I
You
hold
know, if
back too much. I believe I hold back too much. What do you think,
dude,
there, sir?
I think you're like two Mike's Hard Lemonades too deep. Did you drink a case of them?
No, I've only
You
had
sound like you
two.
want to fight.
I
Hey,
feel like I want to fight, but I
you
think
know
it's
what?
because this room's really hot right now. So I'm like,
I want.
I have my shit going right now. That's crazy.
So you remember how I told you I fell into a rabbit hole of that 60 days in?
Uh-huh.
There was this one incident in one of the jails where this guy kept claiming he was a Marine. And
Ooh.
yeah. So there was actually 3 Marines that were in this pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead. I think I've seen a little bit on this. Go ahead.
So the guy comes in and he's like, I'm a 20-year vet from the Marines. And this one guy who actually was in Iraq and got something blew up near him. He had 2 head injuries from it. A bunch of shit happened to him. So he's not getting the proper treatment that he deserves for just serving for our country.
Right.
That's the first thing, because he's in jail. Whatever he may have done, okay, I get it.
It was sketchy. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
It was sketchy.
Whatever. he still needs the treatment as a hero, no
Right.
matter what. He's a
Right.
Marine. There was another guy in there who just was freshly out of the Marines, and then there was another 20-year vet. So one of the guys gets kind of upset with him. He's like, the dude with the head injury. He's like, dude, you ain't no fucking Marine. When is the Marine's birthday? When's your Marine birthday or something like that? So the guy he gave him some type of shit. So the one that was just freshly out of the Marines, he was still locked in his cell. And he's listening to this all go on. Well, of course, the guy who's
Faking.
faking it is an older gentleman, and he is black. So, as we all know, in the world of prison and jail, race matters. So, don't, excuse what I'm saying. If you take offense to it, please don't. But in this scenario, this guy started saying all this shit. Well, the guy who had the head injury really got upset about it and was like, I'm going to fucking fight you because you're spitting on what I did for my life, what I gave up.
Yep.
I gave up my freedoms to come and fight and do what was asked of me. So it was a big disrespect. Well, one of the gang members, and this is all in Atlanta, Georgia, one of the gang members named Too Tall.
Yeah,
He
I
goes
know
up.
who that is. Too tall, big old tall black guy.
That dude's a fucking giant.
He's a Crip.
Anyways,
He's a blood. He's a blood, isn't
blood.
he?
Yeah.
He's a blood.
So he goes over and he's talking to this Marine vet, and he's like, man, calm down. It ain't no big thing. It ain't no big thing. All of a sudden, because this dude runs the pod, Too Tall runs the pod.
He just because he's tall, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the other bloods get behind him, and they're like, fuck the Marines, fuck the Army, fuck the Navy, fuck all of it, and just like doing all this shit. Well, the dude that's just got out of the Marines finally gets out of his pod. And he's like, look, I got a test for you. Any Marine will know these 5 questions. So they go to the oldest person who is actually a Marine, and it's a younger guy an older guy named John, I believe.
Right.
Real hippie dude, got long hair and shit. And he's like, he asks him first questions, when's the Marine's birthday? He says it, and it's like 17 something. And please don't get any type of disrespect for me, Marines out there or anything. I don't know this stuff.
Well, you're not supposed to, really.
I'm not supposed to. No. And so
It's
they go,
top secret.
yeah, and it goes into what simplify mean, blah, blah, blah.
Profile,
all the way
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So the guy nails all 5 of these questions. They go to the same guy who's been saying that he's a Marine, and everybody's saying, no, you're not. And finally they give one of the older, more respected Crip members the paper to go ask him these questions.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, if he can't answer them, shit's done, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he goes over there. First question is, when's the Marine's birthday? He gets like the month right, November. And then he says 4th, and they're kind of looking at him. They're like, okay, he's older. Maybe he might have forgot that. They're like, what year though? He's like, 1972.
Oh shit! No, they've been out.
Fucker, he looked at him. He goes, "This ain't no fucking Marine," and he walked away.
Oh my god!
What my whole thing of talking about this is the fact that the respect and the brotherhood and the honor that the military portrays, and in this incident, it was just the Marines. That was the only ones that were in there. For them, all of them said on camera, I would have caught a charge for that other Marine with the head injury. For the Marines, for their brother, for all this, because this guy was going around saying that. And it got me thinking about how certain gangs have taken that type of mentality and put it into their running of their gang and shit like that.
Well,
isn't that pretty crazy though?
It's crazy because it's like they know. Okay, one, they know even though how badass they are on the streets, which is different levels. These are professionally trained soldiers. that are going and fighting for them. They don't even know who the fuck they are. So they
Yeah.
gotta show respect. They have to show respect for them, and it's not like it's weird, man, because you are sacrificing all your freedoms to go do something like this, whatever level of a military function that you served, you are sacrificing.
Yeah.
Not only are you sacrificing, you are also entering the unknown because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where you're going to be get deployed, if you're going to be deployed, what kind of threat levels are going to be out there, and then you got your job that you got to do, and on top of that, how viable are you to be selected to do so? It's so crazy. But yeah, I saw the episode where this guy goes in, he's saying he's a blood. He's like, I'm a blood. And fucking Too Tall's like, you ain't no fucking blood. And so all
Dude,
of them got all around him and stomped his fucking head in.
they
I
beat
don't know.
that dude twice in that season.
Yeah, yeah, you got their asses beat.
Because like
I don't
three up
ever want to go to one of those ever.
3 episodes from what you're talking about, they fucking that they put that kid back in that pod and he gets his ass whooped again. Dude, it's uh,
Prison systems are crazy, man. Like,
and these are just county jails. These ain't prisons.
oh, I didn't know. See, I don't know that. I was just watching it on YouTube, so yeah, I
Yeah,
just
they
catch I just catch the episode. I don't get all the
I
highlights and stuff and
I
whatnot.
mean I'm saying jail sucks too, but
Yeah, I've never
at the end of the
been.
day, they're
Yeah,
just professional in and outers. Like, cause they'll be back in. I hear all these people in the show get all sad and emotional. And 90% of the time, that's just them working an angle on you. And they'll
yeah,
even tell you, even in their little interviews, they're like, man, fuck this shit.
yeah. It reminds me of Natural Born Killers. It's
I
like
love that movie.
I watched that not too long ago. That
Such a good movie.
hell yeah, it was a good movie. Um, but yeah, that's so great. And now we have like the prison systems are getting infected. What the hell's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
So, uh, as for current news, things are getting crazy, man. Like this Saturday, today, I went out and there was more people outside and clustering up than I've ever seen in my life. And like, a couple people wear masks and gloves and stuff, but everybody else, they're keeping their social distancing, but they're like, we got to fucking get back to life. Okay, you got when on the last podcast Owen was talking about that, was it Sweden that's doing that where they just don't
Tommy
give a
was
fuck?
talking about it.
It's Tommy, yeah. They just don't give a fuck. They don't care. Hey, go out there and just operate as normal, but here are some guidelines. And their neighboring countries are significantly less infected and deaths than they are. And they're I don't know what you call the person that runs Sweden, if they're a king or monarch
Uh,
or, you know, too tall, but
Too tall.
too tall, white Swedish dude. Um, he's like, well, they were questioning him. They're like, hey, do you think that with your lacks or the lack of there being any like guidelines, like most of the people shutting down and stuff like that, that you're not doing that is contributing heavily to all the deaths? He goes, I'll have to look into it. I'm like, what, dude? If you look around, even like the nursing homes, those got hit. All of them got hit. They were just fucking hit. And it's just rampant through there. And you know, when I go outside anymore, or when I go out to Ace, my wife and I are sitting in the vehicle and we look around the parking lot and it's like, okay, what's going on? We take a lay of the land. There's a lot of cars in there.
Mhm.
And we see the people going in and out and none of them wearing masks. And it's kind of like, all right, what approach do you take? Because if I put this mask on my face, right, I walk in there and I'm not getting any of those people that are not wearing masks sick. But I don't know, like say, you really don't know if you don't have it because of the incubation period. But I haven't been anywhere else, and it's like I'm going in. I'm going in. Fuck it, I'm going in.
You
And
know, I really haven't. Besides going to work and stuff, I haven't curbed. I haven't wore one fucking face mask, one set of gloves, nothing.
I wore a face when the CDC first started this out and stuff. You know, at first you want to comply because things were all crazy up until then. You're like, fucking comply, comply, comply because this is so nuts. You could see how they're controlling you in some way that they've 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 shrunk everybody's social circles down and stuff. And
Sure.
so I did wear, and then but I'd say two times. I would say two times when this thing started. Now it's like even at work, nothing, I feel like if we like say you got it, how scared would you be if you got it?
How scared?
Because now
Well, there's a
there's a
90.
couple levels of it too. Scared for yourself and then scared for your family. So scared for
I
yourself
wouldn't be
first.
scared. Okay, first off, I wouldn't be scared for myself because it's over a 90% survival rate.
Right, one.
The only thing I would be afraid of is my family, and instantly I'd figure out somewhere to go, or I would literally quarantine myself down here in the studio.
That's where I'm at. If I ever got sick, I'm down here, right? I'll
Yeah.
be down. I'll go out in the fucking garage and live. I'll live out there if I have to. You guys bring me soup, slide it under the garage door. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, say I get clear of it, or whatever, quarantine's done and stuff, and then you're still so uncertain, and it's like, okay, if my family got it and stuff. My son just went through a flu that was crazy. It was scary. It wasn't that scary, honestly. It was high fever. I'm sick. I've been there before. You survived it. It's like you just gotta, keep your body hydrated, keep medicine in you. Now they're like, oh, this medicine will fuck you up. This medicine will fuck you up. And it's like, okay, I get it, but it's like there's so much misinformation that is circulating that is just blowing my mind. It's like people don't really know. There is
Well,
not an outline that has every single piece of every single piece of information that you can adhere to and be comfortable with because it's changing daily,
that's
daily.
why at the beginning when we talked, um, when this whole epidemic started, I kept saying that they're giving information way too fast.
Right.
Way too fast. They were honestly just trying to, I guess, put a Band-Aid on something that needed stitches, which at the time it eased some of our minds to follow some type of guidelines, possibly to prevent against this disease. But at the end of the day, you go into the stupid, idiotic thinking of I got to try everything that they're saying because so and so is was right at this point in time, or so and so knew this, and yeah, they might have some type of degree behind their name, but at the end of the day, who you can't with a virus like this, you can't have you can only have a small amount of uh, stuff you can have prepared for it because there's so many different ways it can attack you. It's not focused on one or two types of people. It's popping up wherever it wants.
Yeah.
So you can only do preventative things. You can't set up a whole army against it
Oh,
because
and I've
you don't
always went
know.
I've always went through life knowing all this shit was out there. And I've known like how transmission vectors worked and how I got sick. Okay, so when you get sick, you're supposed to learn from it. You are. Cuz like
Mhm.
last time I got sick, I and here's something with vaccines. You fuckers that don't believe in vaccines, you fuckers. Oh, I piss me off. Okay, so listen. They don't do this shit just to mess around in the lab. They're trying to do something that helps, okay? Um, I did not take the flu vaccine that year,
Mhm.
okay? So this was like a year ago. They were doing vaccines at work. I just got too busy. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Okay, I've already gotten a vaccine, which I guess doesn't make sense, but it does make sense because they give you a vaccine that what they would think would be um the best the best vaccine to combat the combination of flu viruses that are out there. It's not going to be all 100 of them or whatever, but you're going to get a good percentage and plus all the antibodies that are in it to actually help you combat the flu.
It's pretty much like whatever takes out the most is where we're gonna start.
Yeah. They're like, we're just gonna go for this giant cone because we don't have all the vaccines for things that mutate and all that stuff. So it does help, but I did not take it, and I got sick, dude. I got the flu, and I was fucked. And then I sat there and I thought, man, I knew me not taking that vaccine led to me getting sick. Honestly, not now. Say if I did get the vaccine and then I got sick, because you always hear that, well, when you get the vaccine, you actually do get sick. That's a big giant piece of opinion. Is it true? I don't
You get the
know.
virus put in you
It is.
because
It is.
your body has to come up with the antibodies to
Yes.
fight it.
So you do get the virus put on you. Okay. You're using the virus against itself. Okay.
Yeah.
I seen a meme where they're like, I don't believe in viruses, vaccines at all, but if there was some way that we can use the virus itself to cure or prevent getting this thing, and it's like that's what a vaccine is. And this doctor, it was a picture of a doctor giving him the fucking fake middle finger and shit. But so yeah. I honestly believe that vaccines are good. Hey, I see Terry said, "What's up, Terry? We have a date. We
Hey,
have
Terry Hontz.
Terry. We got a magic date. Um,
Oh,
just letting you know. I
everybody, let's recap this real quick.
oh
So last week we have a awesome show,
yes.
and in the middle of it, well, no, at the beginning, Terry Hontz just starts taunting people. He started with Tommy, and
Yeah.
then he dug in on my co-host here, Devin, talking some magic shit. So everybody, it will be live on Twitch tonight.
Would you like to watch it while we podcast? I wonder if we could do it. I bet we
Why
can.
wouldn't why wouldn't we be able to?
Oh, we will. We can. It will. It can. It's
Yeah.
possible. I know it. I can have it running. I can have it up and running in 5 minutes. I tell you that.
Well, obviously, since some people had other things to do,
Yeah, that's
apparently. I
fine.
mean, and
It's
that's
all good.
fine. That's great, but we would appreciate next time if we do have guests on and you're a part of the show. Just let us know if something's coming up. You ain't gonna hurt our feelings, but we do need to know so I could set other things up. What the fuck says sure? Why is Terry telling me sure?
He's telling us sure, like saying, "Hey, I want to play Magic, you
Um,
fucking guy." See, you're supposed to talk back to him. See, I can talk back to him right now. I'll say, "Magic the Gathering is for babies." No, not really, because that makes me a baby. But honestly, I'm down. I'm
yeah.
down. Okay. Um, yeah. So tell you what. How about we do this? How about we set this up and you get to see the battle royale?
Okay.
He goes fucking okay. Fuck, I don't know.
I mean, like, oh wait, hold on.
Unless we get a somebody that wants to hop on here. Oh. What a dick.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh, tabletop, dude. I haven't
Yeah,
played D&D. I mean, dude, I got D&D shit.
yeah.
I got my
Basically,
D&D starter set, but all my other D&D shit's gone, man.
it's like a 30, 35, 37 inch TV that I have laying flat. on a old dining room table where we cut the legs down where it's
Yeah.
lower.
Right.
And basically I have my computer hooked to the TV and my computer, and the program that I use basically puts the player view on the TV, and then we use little miniatures and stuff for their characters.
Oh, shit.
Put right on the map, and it's like playing Final Fantasy or turn-based.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
That's really awesome. That
Hey.
was a really good idea.
I won't be able to watch this screen because I can see your cars.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, we can sit here and we can sit here. Josh can actually watch it on the stream. He won't be able to watch it real time. So, I mean, you can watch it real time, but you won't be able to watch it.
Well, no, I
on the
was
stream.
saying just a second ago, your game screen's on the phone, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I can see your card. So I'm like,
Hell
I'm like, I know
yeah.
what you're doing.
Dude, you know exactly what well then fuck yeah, let's do this.
You'll be like, what the hell is he playing?
What? Oh yeah. Hey, I'm playing this land. Is it okay? Can I play it?
Oh, I
All
can't
right.
see it now. I had it turned off.
Okay, there you
I
go.
don't want to cheat.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass this turn. Damn. Okay. Terry is running green. Green. Whoa, what is this? Nope. You can go ahead and carry on. What? Do I have an instant in my hand? Did I just pause? Okay. You can always. You know what I like to do, Terry? I like to put stops on their turn so they think that I have instants.
Yeah.
That's a good strategy.
But I have blue too. I might have instances too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if I don't have an instant, I put a stop on there anyway. Like, look. Do I have an instant to counter your baby Godzilla? Fuck you, stupid ass piece of shit Godzilla. All right.
Baby Godzilla's no.
The last time I played this deck, and somebody whipped my ass. They ended up getting Godzilla on here and murdering me.
This is just baby Godzilla. He's just. Hey Josh, do you know anything about Magic?
I know it's a card game.
Okay.
Well,
the little number, you have two numbers. You have one to the left and one to the right. The left one is your power. That's how much you attack with. And the one on the left or right is your toughness. That's your defense.
Okay.
So basically, I have one hit point, and I can attack like the elf guy. I can hit him for 2 and block. So basically, it can trade off. Like, he put a wall down that's basically
a big damage sponge. Yeah. He's a blocker. He doesn't do anything but block.
Okay.
But it's a very fun game that's been, what is it, plus 20 some odd years old?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Mutating your fucking things? You better not. What is this? Okay, so Batra, he's a Dark Destroyer. That's Mothra. So they renamed him.
This one ain't Mothra. This is a Dirgebat.
Oh shit, it is, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. So you mutated him. Okay. Alright. What's he want to do? He wants to fuck my guy up. Alright.
What's he want to do?
What's he want to do? Fucking my guy up. Okay. This is interesting. Oh, this is my turn now.
So now I mutated my elf into a bat that's flying, but also can tap for mana.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's not cool. What you can do is turn into a frog. That's what you really can do, goddamn. Your ass is a frog now, man. Hell yeah.
Is all trophies, huh? Darn.
Yeah. Hey,
Terry doesn't seem scared.
Yeah, he doesn't. I have nothing.
If I'm going to be honest, it doesn't seem like he's terrified.
No, he's got some good stuff. I know it because I've seen this deck being played. It's a lot of just making these guys buff as hell, and then they combo off each other so crazily that you get extra cards and start fucking up people's guys, like without it, like just bringing them out.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, the graphics and everything are really cool on it.
This is a lot better than Magic 14, any of the Magics.
Especially when you get some cards, they'll actually have like I don't like cut scene, but I would say additional graphic.
Yeah, it's more like
Like the cinematic scenes.
Yeah.
with the-
yeah, they have like a little bit of they're hitting each other. You see some cool shit. I mean, it's quite more advanced than
Who's the little dragon off to the side?
he's our moderator.
My
He lets us know what's up.
I bought a couple things off of there, and I got me a dragon.
Okay.
I got me a dragon. Got my dragon out there. Yeah, that's the first time I seen one of those. Oh my gosh.
What I want to do here.
What does thou? He doesn't want to do that at all. Unless you have a counter the counter. Oh. Okay, so he wants to kill my dude.
Yeah, I want to kill your dude.
I killed my own dude, damn it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Stupid ass little baby Godzilla.
We're gonna go over.
He's not a frog. Man, I need more frogs. I need to turn your shit into frogs. That's my whole deck, just frogs.
You better do it quick.
Hurt me gently. Yeah, keep him out. Let's see. Bring that guy back. Give me a card.
He fucked you up.
No, he could just resummon him, but it just takes him back. Maybe just a notch, unless he's got a combo with it. Godzuki. That's what baby Godzilla is supposed to be, isn't it? Godzuki. I always thought it was
Just can't
Godzuki.
make up words.
No, I'm serious. Godzuki,
Devin, this
man.
is a legitimate podcast, and I will not tolerate this word making.
I can make up words if I want.
You're right, you can.
I mean, it's viable.
It's viable.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm using a very slow deck, by the way. It's like very late game winner. I have to survive all of this onslaught of making your guys less scary. Yeah, I died. I died immediately. I immediately died. A baby Godzilla murdered me, actually. Whatever
I
this
just want
fucking...
to show you this combo. It's fucking
Yeah, I've seen
ridiculous.
this combo. I've seen this combo over and over. It's just making... It's to mutate. You mutate nonstop. It's like... He mutates him, and whenever you mutate, you get a card, and whenever you get a card, fucking exile shit, and then after you exile shit, you put stuff in your hand, and then you go to the bank, you take a withdrawal of $1 million, and then you come back.
So that's one deck I've been playing with.
Yeah, I have a, let's see, I have a black deck, I have a green and red deck. What happened to the dinosaurs in this game? What happened to the dinosaurs? I had the raptor where every time it took damage, it made a clone of itself. Whatever happened to that?
Where did it go?
All right, let's see.
Alright, let's do.
Let's see. We'll do this.
I'm doing a different deck here.
I want to do a different one. Oh, you have a little kitty cat. T-Ray 13. I'm rocking the Nico Bolas. Nico Bolas. Alright. According to this,
According to this should be your winner.
This is your winning card. So
All
yeah,
right.
hey, honestly, that your computer can handle this game, Josh, and you need to learn it, and it has to be learned by you by yourself. Life lesson. I won't pay you to do it, but you got to do it.
Oh, silly man.
Oh, we love red. Everybody loves red. Here we go.
So what's the significance between the different colored decks?
Okay, so black is more destroying your creatures, taking life from you. You know, stuff like that, bringing stuff back to the dead from the dead.
There's actually lore to it.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to give him a broad
Yeah.
spectrum of it.
Well, I'm just saying, as in, like, if you play monocolors, you're not really playing with the lore, really. I don't think. Mainly when you have at least two colors, that's when you got like guilds and different like they actually are making a magic or magic cartoon are supposed to be. That's
I
it.
heard. I heard. Hey, did you play that new mobile one? That Magic where it's like real time you're summoning creatures and stuff like that?
Don't think I did.
Dude. I've been playing this game called Spellbreak. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. It's like a battle royale, but you're using like magical items and stuff.
Oh,
Gauntlets.
I've seen that. I looked it up when she mentioned it.
It's pretty fun, and it has all the same Magic the Gathering sounds in it. It doesn't have. I don't know if it's like in some way related to it, but I think it's the same company. But like the screen when it comes to like the user interface, all the sound the same.
Well, that's cheap.
You're cheap.
So right now, our personal life total are 20 versus 20. So basically, his goal is to get my health down to 0.
That is one part I do understand. And that is indicated on the number right below your icon.
Yeah. So you start out with 7 cards, and cards are divided up into different little types of cards. But you have your land. Your land gives you your mana, so you could spend it on summoning cards, summoning the magic. You know.
On the top of the card there, Josh, it tells you it takes 1 green and 1 anything
Okay.
to cast that. So basically, I need to have at least 1 green, which like the red-green card means it's both. And then you cast the single ones for any or twos for, as anything.
Okay. I remember Devin telling me that part of it.
Yeah, it's very it's not complicated after you know how the steps work.
Well,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
well, you got to figure those out first.
Yeah. But you have your mana, you put your mana down, you could spend your mana on cards in your hand, and they come out when a creature comes out, it has summoning sickness, so you can't attack with it unless it says unless on the card it says it has haste or something like that, you know. But if it's a blocker for you and it's preventing the other planeswalker that you're fighting, which is actually you yourself, from taking damage. Speaking of damage, I think I'm going to be taking some damage.
Who got 26?
I had lifelink on my creature, which he's about to do 23 fucking. How you do that shit? Enters the battle, return any number of aura cards to your graveyard to the battlefield attached to creatures you control. Exile auras at the beginning. If leave it. What did you put on him though?
Colossus Cat.
What's that 7 set? Yeah. Oh my god. Enchanted creatures 20 and 20. How's that even a fucking real card?
But it's supposed to come in tap, but I'm now putting Stony Strength on it, which it gets it a +1 and untaps it.
Oh my god, what a cheater. Alright, good shit, you won. Good job.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I just
fucked me up.
surprised him.
Yeah, he surprised me. Oh my god.
He thought he was safe.
So did you,
Oh!
you fucking asshole. Got your ass. I like that. All right, here we go.
A good one.
Now, how do you get cards?
Well, every time it's your turn, you get to draw a card. So,
Yeah, but how do you make a deck?
Okay. You
Oh,
start out when you make it's free to play. Every time when you start, you get a set amount of decks, so many different cards,
Uh huh.
and they're decent. I mean, they're not like the best of the best, but that's what you're supposed to earn. Every day there's objectives,
Okay.
like daily objectives, and there's every Sunday it resets a weekly objective where you earn these coins, and every 1,000 coins you can buy a pack of cards,
Gotcha.
which gives you, or you can spend money and buy packs.
yeah. Well, I just bought. I had like 5,000 saved up, and I just bought the Nicol Bolas, fucking avatar because he's cool. He's always been my favorite. He's not my favorite planeswalker. Liliana is, but he's cool. Liliana's my girl. Actually, that's the name of my dog, by the way. Lily. You better not. You better not do that again, Terry. That was shit. I thought I got fucked. I was like, I'm gonna hold on to this card here.
You're like, whoa, I need to get that card.
Yeah. I didn't know that was 2020. I can't believe that was a
That's from
thing.
the new set.
Yeah.
The only
Wow.
bad part is it's 2020, but it comes in tapped. So the only way to make that work is to have a card where you can untap it before your combat. Because after your turn, it
Um. Yeah. That's what's really crazy is like it makes it strong, but for you to get that one hit deal,
yeah,
yeah,
I
I
have to do
get
a
it.
trample or something.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good though.
It kind of caught you off guard.
You caught me off guard, but if I didn't have that card in my hand, you would have won in 2 fucking turns, man. That would have been that's some burst. And actually, that wasn't 2 turns. Did you get extra cards, like extra draws for your land, or what? Because I think we only had 4 mana out there. At,
4 mana and my elf.
oh
That's all
yeah,
you need to complete that. That's all you need for the combo.
Oh yeah, the elf. Okay, so the elf. So some cards actually can give you land as well. So basically, you know that there's creatures and there's sorceries and there's like sorceries you can use that you can use during your opponent's turn. That's the only type of real cards that there is that you really need to worry about. And
Yeah.
what's crazy is though is like understanding how they all fit on the battlefield. You got your library, which is your deck. You got right beside your deck is your graveyard. So everything that you've used um,
Goes in there.
goes in your graveyard. You can actually pull from it too. So
Yeah, sometimes you get cards that say bring 2 cards, 2 creatures back from your graveyard. They can go to your hand, or some can bring them right to the battlefield.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. It's not very complicated, but it does take some it's a learning curve. It's not a very steep learning curve. The only learning curve I believe it is the turn base, how damage is dealt, and that's about it really. What's up, Terry?
Yeah. As you can see on the druid, on my green creature, it has a little kind of a sigil,
Yeah.
and that's hexproof. That means it's immune to
Being
spells.
targeted.
Okay.
You can't target it at all. It can be you can still use spells on it if it targets like the whole map or something like that. But
Like creature or something, but as long as it doesn't target it.
what did
That's
I just
crazy.
do?
How long does it?
I'm drunk. I don't know what I just did.
How long does it take you guys to just know this stuff? Like how you're playing the game so fast.
You learn the mechanics, all the stuff that it like when you go over the card, you read it, and you kind of you eventually get understand, because a lot of cards have the same mechanic.
Gotcha.
Some have unique abilities that you just kind of, I mean, it's either self-explanatory or they have plenty of websites that
Okay.
explain it rules if you need a further. I'm getting low there, bud.
Yeah, you are. I'm gonna go ahead and swing at you with everything I got. Oh
You
yeah,
take
sorry.
you take me down to 7 or 3. Not this time.
Oh. So what he did is like it negates all damage. All
I
damage has
prevent
been
all
negated.
damage. So basically, none of his damage goes through.
But I don't
It basically buys me an extra turn.
basically.
So I'm hoping for the special card. I'm getting a special card to give me the. Right now, I'm getting close to being dead. So I
Tommy, we have a
Oh,
we have our first message for you guys on the Twitch stream. Tommy Kolb 13 says, "Fucking nerds." Hey Josh, and then he says, "Hey Josh, you learn by studying in your parents' basement and moving off to the cards."
what the hell? Oh my god.
Oh,
this is terrible.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pull something out of your ass like I did. That was out of my ass. I feel like you have another one of those prevent all damage. You have another one. You son of a bitch. I see your face. Yeah, fuck. I see you.
I gotta.
Oh my god.
Oh, good game. Good game.
See your stupid face. Ugh. Let's see. What do I got here?
I don't think I'm gonna get this because I'm running out of answers, and I need at least 2 turns just to make this happen. I don't have my cat down here yet. I need another. Draw another one of my cat colossus, and you already put one in exile.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna attack with 1. I'm just gonna attack with 1, and you have to block, or you gotta prevent all damage. One or the other, dude. One or the other, dude.
I'm gonna let you guys know Tommy is having a field day with the things you say and turning them into really inappropriate things.
Good. I hope it's in the chat. It's probably in the chat.
Oh, it is.
Nerd. You're the one playing Animal Crossing.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he kind of.
Here it goes.
Do you want to come water my flowers in my island?
I want to dig up some treasure. Can we do that?
Oh.
I got watermelon seeds.
Oh, come on.
What is this? Draw 3 cards? Man, I don't like what you're
Come
doing.
on, baby.
Here we go. Well, I don't know. You better have another one of those prevent all damage, or it's all coming at you. And you only got, what, 3 mana, 4 mana to spend, plus your hexproof chick?
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. For a minute there, I'm like, how did I get a red card? But I stole it from you. I forgot. It's mine now. Okay, he's gonna draw 3 more cards. He's gonna have 2 mana to spend. He's waiting for another prevent all damage. We'll find out if my shit stops. I tell you what, if I switch a turn, if his shit stops, damn it, he got it. He got it. Oh, whoa, you just took some life.
And yet again, guys, we have Commander Root following us too. I don't know who he is.
Commander Root, what's up, man? We're playing some Magic. Yeah. We decided to do so because.
Why don't you get up on this chat board and let us know who you are?
Oh yeah.
Well, I see him every show.
You do, Commander Root. He's our secret follower. I like it. What are you doing here? Oh, here it is. 24 fucking damage.
I don't have no mana to untap though. So
yeah, you are open for business, aren't you? You're just casting to get your casting fucking thing down.
Yeah. I was 2 mana away from beating you. I wouldn't even have to attack you to kill you. I just need 2 mana to 3.
2 mana.
And I didn't have 2 mana left.
Oh,
Damn.
Tommy is just running away with these comments.
I don't know.
You had that one card that killed my guy. That's what did the damage.
That's what got you, dude. It gave me a choice. It said, "Hey, you want to kill a guy that's attacking or put a 1/1 counter?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Or you want to die. You either kill him or die.
Kill him or die. Yeah, basically. Let's see what I got. Some of these I haven't added the new cards to, and that's an issue.
Oh yeah,
with
big
me.
issue.
Yeah, you don't fucking know.
I know.
You should know, maybe. All right, here we go. I'm gonna play with. I'm playing mono deck, meaning I have a kissing disease.
Gross.
Yeah. So you just should know. That I have mono. Sorry.
You should know. You're okay, Terry.
I
You're in your
have
basement.
Yes, I'm not my parents' basement though.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Your own.
He
My
touches
own
himself in his own basement.
My
Thank
own
you,
basement.
Tommy. It's moved up in the world, okay?
Yeah, Tommy.
Jeez, big jerk.
Tommy's typing while he's playing Animal Crossing.
I can't believe you said that shit. I believe that.
I was playing it though.
He says
too, but he can't say anything.
I played it when I was 15. When I went and visited Miguel Cadina's house, he's like, "You gotta check this game out. It's badass." I looked at it. I'm like, "Can we go? Can we leave now?" That's what I fucking felt like. I can't play that. Hey, dude, don't look at my stuff. It's not like I have zombies in here or something. I'm not controlling a zombie horde.
Okay.
Tommy replies, "You guys are still jerking off to the cards."
Hey, tell Tommy stop jerking off to us. Please. It's getting really weird. It's getting really weird. Every time I see him, I'm like, man, that sweaty forehead. I'm very suspicious. I'm very suspicious of you.
At least the guys have a big shot for the money shot.
Damn. What do you got here? A legendary creature, human rogue. If your opponent controls no permanents with bounty counters on them, put one on them. Whenever that permanent dies, wow, you gain 3 life, you draw a card. That sucks. I don't want to do that. You can just hit me. You can just hit me. I don't want to deal with that. Oh shit. He got black, green. And he got, oh my god, he got black, green, white. That's interesting. Interesting.
So,
But what about this fucking asshole? He's an ass. He's an asshole.
here we go. Yu-Gi-Oh for life. That was Tommy's response.
You don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Apparently he does.
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
For life.
My son does though.
Oh, Tommy.
I can't believe he said you guys are still jerking off to the cards. Oh, Thomas Cold.
Thomas.
Your bones will read as omens.
Your bones will read as omens. Tommy, you just wish you had a hobby, man. It's got to be that Michigan Cup, and that's it. That's all you got.
Blue-eyed dragon boy.
Ugly. You gained some life, got a card, took you out of the bounty counter. But
Just a small.
it's just small. You're gonna keep drawing cards, man. All that bounty means nothing. You hit him. I don't care. Do it. I'll block.
Kill him. Block.
Yeah, I don't want to block. He's actually an asshole. He talks shit the whole game,
Get
and
you
I
victory.
I don't want anything to do with him. Let's see.
We have a direct response to your guys' get a hobby, and he says hey, I make alcohol as my hobby, big boy stuff.
Oh, big boy stuff. So, oh, it's
Is that
okay.
before
It's
or
okay
after
to be a
you
lud.
got Trees and Animal
This
Crossing.
isn't your average zombie horde. Impressive,
And
isn't it?
fishes in Animal Crossing.
Sometimes you got to put in a hard day's work in your video games and enjoy
Yes,
a
you
nice
do.
drink. I know when I win a championship in my NBA game, I like to throw around champagne in the basement.
Oh. That combo felt good. Oh, that felt good. I don't like
So-
what that land did, though.
Is
I
this
don't
the
like it.
third? This is the third round, right?
Yeah, it's their game. Their game, yeah.
So Terry won the first one.
Terry
Well,
won the first
looks
one.
like
It
you're
made
on
me
your
sad.
own now.
Just like Liliana dying, that made me sad as fuck.
And then Devin, you won the second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. You know what? I don't like you having that many cards in your hand.
That doesn't do anything.
You have to discard a
Oh,
card.
Okay, I'll discard that.
Yeah, I just didn't like it, man. God. I'll bring back one of my dudes.
Tommy said probably a double fist combo.
A double fist combo? Hell yeah.
Yes, that's Tommy is into the turning everything around very dirty. Everything you guys say.
Oh my god, here comes Planeswalker.
I lead the Golgari now.
Oh,
Step
you got
aside
Yas.
or be
Dude, I actually have
crushed.
this card for real. I have that for real.
So
That's
often
cool.
I'm outmaneuvered.
Raska. Let's see what happens here if I do this. Nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack this stupid chick.
You stupid shit.
yeah.
I'm ready.
So he blocked it with his 1/1 creature because they're expendable, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like Tommy's sperm. Expendable.
Oh.
Don't dwell
Oh.
on what's about to happen.
All those fucking knuckle children are gone.
Oh. This magic just turned everybody hate me.
Huh? What's that?
Just made you guys all cannibals.
That was. I don't like what he did there, though. I don't like what he did there. Let's see. I'm gonna do something ugly. It's gonna be
Tommy's
ugly.
up late. It's past his bedtime.
See, there's that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Submit. I'm gonna take a lot of damage.
Holy crap.
Disappear.
For my reign.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I took a lot of damage.
Ouchie.
On your face, Devin. That's what Tommy.
On my face. Can I? Oh, it's non-land. So that guy right there. Submit. I don't like him. It's your lucky day. I'm gonna get some more cards. You get that.
Oh shit.
You come back. Yeah. A whole lot of crazy shit going on. Yep, there we go. And then.
I think Beth just called you guys nerds.
Aw.
Yep.
She means it from the heart.
Putrid, but effective.
Oh, smack. Is that 6/6 trample or anything? No, but he did some crazy shit. Prevent the damage, remove the counters. Oh, what a fucking OP card. Sweet. Sweet OP card you got. Damn. Oh, he's trying to do damage to you, dude.
Shoot.
Yeah, I know, man.
Try not to think too hard.
See, he talks shit the whole game.
Was probably going to die.
Try not to think too hard. That's what we do here. See, look, he's an asshole. Oh, that looks badass, though. I didn't see that. Damn. So, you need to get your 3 damage in. Yeah. Draw a card here.
Is enlightened.
You might end up getting me here. I don't know. You might weaken the fuck out of me. Then again, you can only attack with 4, 6, 7, 8 damage. So I can block some. I don't know if you can kill anybody. That's fine.
Beth wants us to talk to her.
Oh, okay. Okay, we could do that.
I know, that's what I was bringing it to the forefront.
I would like another card, please.
I don't know Beth very well. I know Tommy more.
Well, she thinks this is some hardcore action.
I gave you a counter on accident because I'm badass. Let's see.
You get that?
Let's see. I'm gonna do something stupid.
I said this is probably more action than Tommy gets here.
They were lousy servants. I'll find it.
Oh,
That's ugly.
jeez. Oh, Terry, this is why you've been on a guest. You've been a guest for 3 weeks in a row now.
Loss will serve us.
Wait, I just noticed Tommy said double. Oh, gross. They're back onto the double fist combo.
Good mindless man.
Oh, did you just wipe the board? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, this is getting down to it.
I gave you some cards though, for obvious reasons.
The dreams of the damned.
Dreams of the damned, bitch. Let's see. But I'm taking a card from you because he's a rat. I'm a rat bastard.
It is just a small headache.
It's just a small headache. Oh, fucking it. He sounds like a guy at a coffee shop in the fucking, like back in the day. Oh, what do I have to do? Shuffle there. But why would I want to do that? I'll just do that. Okay.
Best helping Tommy off his bar stool.
Ah! Help him down the fucking on ramp.
Doing his big boy hobbies. That should be when we do these where we play a game and then have like us talking. That should be our big boy.
Yes, it's our big boy hobbies. Well, he's been on lockdown the whole time. He could have been having these real hobbies.
The shadows.
I have a million cards over here. Like, no, holy fuck.
Okay.
Oh man, let's see.
Oh.
And
Apparently, Beth's tipsy off White Claw.
White Claw?
I didn't know anybody drank that stuff.
let's see. What do I want to do, man? I was just gonna
That's
say-
how she gets Tommy drunk.
Yeah. I see Tommy sitting back, cracking open a White Claw. That's not bad, guys. It's really not that bad.
Oh man.
A little
Like
death never hurt anyone.
I will say that Tommy's episodes do bring in a lot of views. A lot of people like watching him. A lot of people like listening to what he says.
Yeah.
I mean, his single interview was like I think he's at 140 something with the views.
His forehead has a fan page.
Oh,
Its pain is our gain.
Let's see.
Try
His whole
not to think
his
too
forehead's got a
hard.
following. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh,
That's.
that
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bob. Damn. Oh shit. What's going on? He's a 12-12. He's scary. He's a 12-12 scary creature.
An
It's 12 square
unfortunate
creature.
casualty.
He's a 12-12 scary creature.
Oh, my beard has a fan page.
I am your enemy.
Well, that sucks. I don't think I got this. You just won.
I'll have to order.
Yeah.
Let's tidy up in there.
Oh,
like a
I
fun
got
new
stuff
toy.
to play though. I don't know. All right, next. You don't have anything to fucking play. There's no fucking cards up your sleeve or anything like that.
I just got the 12-12. That's it.
Oh shit! I can bring people back with this dude. Good job. Good job, me. Fucking block. Uh. Your head blew
Look
up,
at
man.
that.
Good shit. That was a good game. That was a good game.
That was close.
So Tommy's been watching this debacle this whole time.
This whole time, as soon as we started, you guys started playing, I put a link out there and I let everybody know that the ultimate magic battle was about to be
the
Devin versus
ultimate,
Terry.
the
And,
ultimate magic battle.
dude, he jumped on as quick as I put it out there. So,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, I have this one. It's a bullshit deck. I want to say it's bullshit, but it's fun if it works. It's fun if
Yeah, mine's all of mine are bullshit. Mine's just
bullshit. You brought out monsters that like mutated and started breeding on the battleground. I don't know what the hell to do with that. All right, I'll keep it. I'll keep you.
I'll keep you right here in my pocket.
Yeah,
little
put
Jimmy.
you right out there right now. Oh, and if anybody is on Owen's YouTube, he just dropped another. What do you want to call it? A skit? I want to call it a skit. I don't know.
It's his.
It's just like ramblings. I love it. But it's
Owen,
not rambling. It's well put together.
he's actually trying to put together a 5-minute stand-up.
I have to turn the audio down.
This is his working his material out.
Yeah, and you know, I'm always afraid of that because I always thought that would be a badass thing to do is like go to like an open mic night and just to see, you know, where you stand.
Yeah.
Tommy's going to work Monday wearing one of those bumble boy.
He's got a Zorb. He's got one of those Zorb balls. He's inside of it. He's got those. He's got those. Lost in space arms. You know what I'm talking about?
Corona's not getting me.
You must have death touch. Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah, I seen some people wear some crazy shit. Somebody had a mask and then they put a fucking it was a Hawaiian punch bottle plastic over the top of it and then saran wrapped the rest of their body. It was amazing.
But in all seriousness, Tommy's actually going to show up to work with a ball gag.
He said, in all seriousness, this is how he's actually showing up, like a goddamn gimp.
Does it sell?
Hey,
The virus?
Devin, put your drink up to the camera.
Oh yeah. Hey,
People
Tommy,
don't believe you're drinking.
Tommy, believe it or not, I'm having a soft cast. It's a Mike's Hard Lemonade soft cast. That means I'm not taking it too seriously. Where's my cupcakes? That's all I want to know. Where's my cupcakes?
So who's got what deck in this one?
Oh, I don't know. I got a pretty
Well, what color deck did you pick?
well. You can make it any color you want. So I have
Oh.
green, blue, and a little bit of red. And he's got a death touch piece of shit out there that I don't want to block. But he always gets something. He gets a card every time he does damage to me.
Uh,
Oh, and he deleted them out so he could change out. Oh, he's trying to get that deep dwelling to do something here.
do you remember that superhero board game we used to play?
Yes, with Haran and all that. Yeah, that was an
Yeah.
RPG. That was an RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like up there with Dungeons and Dragons, and I used to play this other one called Shadowrun. I used to play Shadowrun.
Whoa! Oh, oh my God! So, and then the response to your ball gag, Beth puts, he doesn't have a ball gag, but he can use my collar and nipple clamps.
I can't believe you have a collar. That's what I'm worried about that whole time. I can't believe you have a collar. What's up with that?
That's after Tommy gets done using them.
I mean,
That's an Army
I
thing.
assumed everybody clamped their nipples, so that's why I was worried about the collar part. But still,
Nope, that's not an everybody thing.
oh, my bad. Wikipedia was wrong.
Wikipedia, how could you do that to us?
The internet lies to me.
No, no.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Here's you're getting hit by another player's cards.
It's only the bottom part. Oh my God, he's adding so many. Holy shit. Oh, you attack with death touch? You got death touch? You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna attack with this piece of shit. Fuck you. I don't care if my card dies. That's probably the only time you really needed it right then and there. You're like, okay, I am in a good spot. Yep. You're fucking auto generating a-holes out there. Okay,
Auto generating a-holes.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Jace out. Here comes Jace. He says, if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, then you just fucking win the game. That's exactly what he fucking said. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and target player myself. I'm gonna put this 2 cards in my deck and then draw in my graveyard. Draw 1. Thanks, Jace. And then I'm gonna put a wall of vines out because I know how to grow. And then I'm gonna hit this bitch because I'm tired of that sucker. Alright, there we go. Okay. Onward and upward.
So from our last week's show and not having the mystery guest on, I've been in contact with him and we should have him on the next show.
Ooh. Okay. I really want to talk to him.
I know.
He's still I miss him so much.
And we could
I'm not even
actually
gonna say
have
his name. I'm not saying his name,
Nope.
but everybody knows him. If you listen to the last podcast, you know.
Yeah.
If
And
you don't,
it would be
then-
kind of fun to have Beth on with him too.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a minute. Oh, look, I'm a 6/5 creature. Let me just block with this fucking wall of vines. Alright. Yay. Well, you know what? I don't want any cards in my deck. That's my main point, but you murdered my Jace, so... Really? Really? You just took my land? Asshole! Alright. Alright, I'm gonna throw that out. Well, I'm a sitting chicken. Let's see. I'll go ahead and put this out.
I'm
here.
a sitting chicken.
I'm gonna take action. Yeah, we'll fucking put this in there. All right, and I'm not gonna block because if that
It's
stupid
surprising that Tommy can type by being on all fours and being pegged.
It is a feat. You stole my Jace. You steal everything. You stole it all. What is that card that steals, by the way? What is that one? Return. I'm looking through your graveyard. Oh, that was actually okay. Interesting. I believe you have me duped on this one. I believe the dupedness has been activated. Oh, what is this guy? Is he indestructible? What a
Yeah.
piece of shit.
What a piece of
It's a
shit.
god.
Yeah. I always thought indestructible cards were like
They can be exiled. They
they
just
can
can't be
be
destroyed.
they can be exiled, or you can be discarded. You know, you can't destroy card. It's a very hard card to destroy. That's all I got out of that one. All right. I'm bringing the kitty cat out. This kitty cat, he knows what's up. All right. And I am going to fucking burn your piece of shit Meyer Triton because I was tired of looking at it. And I'm not going to attack because I'm probably going to die.
You both got challenged by Dan Lehman. He said he would kick both your asses in Magic because you're bitches.
Okay, Layman, I taught you Magic, and you learned that one time. And last time I haven't heard you play Magic in forever. So if you play Magic and have been keeping up with it, then I accept your challenge. If not, back to the drawing board, buddy.
Back to the drawing board. Terry, do you know Dan?
I miss Dan.
Dan Lane.
I
I
miss
can't
Dan so much.
do.
It's Tommy's brother-in-law.
Oh no.
That's my OG brother.
He told you to poop a donkey.
Poop shit out a donkey, basically, right? Okay.
Yeah, he said poop a donkey.
Yeah, well, carry on. Carry on as you were.
Onward and upward.
As you were. What are we doing here, Terry, in your instance? And you got 1,000 things to activate?
Terry's got a lot going on in his deck,
He does,
okay?
He does. I think this will be my last game, though, because,
Yeah, probably will. You're gonna go get up and cry.
oh, somebody beat me in a virtual card game.
It is. Terry, you won the last one, right?
No, he did. If I win this, we'll be tied.
If you won this, it'd be tied. So I like to leave it at that to keep morale up. Because this deck, I actually have not seen any of these cards being used against me before, so it's fun. You have an instance, and I can't play a card, and I guess it really don't matter. So no attacking. He even stole my own planeswalker from him, like bribed him and brought him over to his side. Bullshit.
Terry, you're supposed to poop a emoji of some kind. I cannot see what the emoji is,
but anything but a poop emoji, you're supposed to poop. Anything
you're
but.
supposed to poop. So good luck on that, Terry.
Okay.
He goes. I will comply. I will comply. Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't it be funny if you could like actually poop an emoji? It's just like a smiley face. Plop.
Plop. It fucking comes
Turn around and there's a smiley face poop in your toilet.
If you poop and you have a sad face looking at you and you're like, oh my god, it's cancer and
you need
came back
to eat
from
better.
remission. Oh fuck. Yeah, just take my cards. Just take all of them. You know, the only thing you haven't taken yet is my life, and I'm waiting on it. Please, God, kill me. Look, I don't even. You know what? I'm not even gonna. There's no block into this. It doesn't matter. I'm dead.
You're supposed to poop a turkey.
Look, I have -2. I owe him 2 life. I have -2
Just
life.
keep on taking.
Damn.
I just play your hand. Play your whole deck.
Yeah, I don't even know why you brought your own deck in. I should have just brought my deck, and then you would have followed through. But no, no, no. You had to be an a-hole about it. No, that was some good games. That was fun. You brought out your monsters, and your monsters are a bunch of a-holes, though. I don't like them. Reverting back to normal stream mode. That's what we do here. Except for I'm a little wonky. I'm in a wonky place right now. Ugh. I'm gonna fit this on bitch on screen.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's a fun game, man, and it seems like you have a lot of decks that you mess around with. I haven't gotten that crazy into it, but I mean
Yeah,
it's def
Tommy used to play Kimmel. We used to play baseball at the park, uh what's it called? Wiffle ball.
yeah,
Yeah.
wiffle ball,
And when he beat wiffle ball, wiffle,
wiffle.
yeah, it's like the plastic ball,
Yeah,
plastic
I know what
bat.
you're talking about. It's like
And when
it's
he
got holes in
when
it.
he would when you never guess what happens when he would like chase after the ball and
What
get to
would
What?
the ball.
happen?
When he gets to the ball, what does he say?
Ah!
That's what he
Oh,
does.
oh
Damn.
man. This is wow. We're gonna Tommy, I'm gonna tell you right now, you've been shot at many times right tonight, and Terry's up for any type of game challenge you have,
Oh, what's he
except Animal
saying?
Crossing.
Saying it's Beth. LOL. Tommy's busy. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, hi Beth. How you doing? How's things? Haven't seen you in a million years.
Tommy's getting sick in the bathroom from drinking his White Claw.
Damn.
It's a little hard on his stomach.
He man, I don't know. Last time we had him on the podcast, man, he was just I think he was a little lit. I think he was
No,
quite lit actually.
he even said he was drunk as
Yeah.
shit.
Terry is ready for him. Yeah,
But
Oh,
it was a good time with him though. I mean, he you could tell like through the episode how you could see him getting a little tipsy, a little tipsy, a little tipsy to where he
I
was just
think he drank like a whole bottle.
yeah, it was like 3/4 of a bottle
sure
he drank.
did. He sure did. Yeah, I drank 3/4 of that bottle and a beer. That's what he was saying. Damn.
He
Yeah,
probably won't be back.
and if you
He
guys
probably won't
don't
be back.
know, during the stream we have the chat just constantly running. So if you say some
Yeah.
crazy shit, I'm not gonna mediate it. I'm too busy for that. I'm
He
sorry.
probably won't be back on. Beth probably Bill Cosby'd him.
Damn. Asked him- he didn't respond. He said how much she said how much you drink. So he just didn't say anything. He didn't say a damn thing. He's like, I got the roofies in the back. Bitches take a nap.
She said she did Bill Cosby him. So good luck, Tommy.
That's right, Tommy. You ain't gonna feel me fucking because you got something in your damn
Oh,
system.
Oh,
I don't know
poor
why I did it
Tommy.
with Old Town Road though. That's
Hey,
a
it
dumb
worked.
song. I guess
When,
so.
when are we going to get that hot track from us dropped?
I've been thinking about that. What I want to
like
do, what I want to do is just put it through a filter or something. You
Put
know
it,
what I mean?
put it
Like,
through one filter? You better
I,
put that motherfucker through 7.
just on your like just on your verses.
Yeah. Dude, I'm the shittiest rapper to ever put a microphone in front of their goddamn face. Like, I'm surprised there's not like a million man march to keep me from rapping. That's
It-
how horrible that shit was.
well, you were motivated like a motherfucker, dude.
I was.
You
But
were. You're
that's the
like, we
thing.
could do this, man.
You
Right?
know, Terry, sometimes you get those friends that give you that extra fuel and make you feel like
yeah.
you could do whatever they say. That's this guy for me. So he'll always come to me with like, hey, I can do this, I can do that. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I can do that too. And then I can't. I cannot.
I'm like
Oh,
jack of all trades, master of none. Is that what you're saying? No.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Devin until I knew Josh, but didn't
I
know.
knew I knew of you, Terry, for a while, but dude, that's like so long ago. Long fucking long ago. But yeah, didn't you what sports did you play in school? Cuz I can't remember. I think it was
I was in the first year of soccer at West Noble.
hell yeah. Hell
Very
yeah.
first year.
Yeah.
I
That's
rode the pine.
they
Roll
ran
the
you
pie.
guys. They ran you guys to death in soccer.
Hell, they ran us to death, and then it was me. There was only like 3 or 4 white guys.
Yeah.
It was me, David Moretti,
Oh my gosh, Moretti.
Brandon Wood,
Mhm.
and Junior Miller.
Ah.
Junior Miller, I think it was. I think it's Junior. But anyway, then we had a bunch of Hispanics, and we had a Hispanic coach. And let's just say we didn't play very much. But he wanted us to do the warm up at the beginning and run 3 miles, and
Yeah.
it was funny at the. We went to. I finally got. I mean, I can take so much, but I don't like being pushed around, and
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, and or if I feel I'm being mistreated. So it was like his first year of coaching. He wasn't a teacher. They just found him because he did like a local at the rec center. It
Right.
was his name was Pena, Mike Pena.
I know who you're talking about.
And they would always have you do warm up, run around the track so many times, and then warm down. After the game's over, you'd run around the track or whatever. And we sat on the bench the whole game, and we was at Bethel Christian. And I remember it. We was all sitting there, and I asked him. I said, "Are you gonna run?" I said, "I'm fed up. It's like a
Yeah.
good guess. I'm not running.
I'm not.
Hell, I'm already warmed down."
Right.
So he comes back, was warmed down, reps, and then I just sat there. He's like, "Terry, laps." I was like, "Why? To warm down." I'm already warmed down. I haven't got him warmed up.
Oh my god! I the only sport I really tried out for, other than the great, magnificent sport of golf, which was just a fuck around. It was just basically an excuse to fuck around after school.
It
But
was.
the other sport I was in was wrestling, and the only reason I got into wrestling is because when I was doing weightlifting classes in gym, Ross, like, I think you need to talk to one of our wrestling coaches. I'm like, why? Because you're 125 pounds. I'm like, what's that mean? He goes, that's an immediate varsity letter. I go, what's that mean? He goes, that's the only class. Like, you know how you have weight classes? So you
Yeah.
get a varsity letter if you're the best in your class, right? So if I'm the only 125-pound fuck that's in there wrestling, then I get the letter, and I don't give a shit about the letter. I don't even have a jacket. He goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, don't worry about that. We'll hook you up." I go, "I don't want one. I don't even want to do this." And he's like, "Well, you should try it out. You should try it out." So he had emailed, or not emailed, but sent the letter to my mom's house. She's like, "You should try wrestling. You always fucking around wrestling all the time with Josh." I go, "Mom, that's a different wrestling, Mom. This other wrestling, it involves ringworm and touching other people's meaty parts." And I said, "No." And she's like, "No, you just need to try it." So we get over there. I'm 125 pounds, and I'm wrestling with people that are just like Andres to me, and I'm running around the school for like 17 laps. Dude, I'm dying, you know? I don't know
Yeah.
how. And they're like, "Well, you need to lose some weight." I am 125 pounds. How much more weight do you need? Do you just need the bone skeletal structure of me, or what? So anyway, I had no one to wrestle with, so I'm wrestling with all the big fucks, you know, and they're like, "We're gonna teach you how to do a pancake press." I'm like, "Okay." So when they go for a shoot, they're gonna shoot for your legs, and then you're supposed to jump up and land on their body. I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that." Well, all the other people were way more experienced. They were seniors, and I was like fucking sophomore, and so we're doing this practice, and he goes for a shoot. Unbeknownst to that, I was supposed to be learning the pancake press, and so he goes for a shoot, trying to be real about it, and I jumped up, landed on his back, smashed his face into the damn ground. He got super mad at me and threw me across the room of into the room, like threw me across the room, and then he didn't get to play anymore because he threw another person outside the realm of wrestling. It was fucking stupid. I left. I quit. They're like, "Hey, the match is this Saturday." I go, "I'm going home this Saturday." Well, and I'm like, "Well, what kind of plans?" I have no plans. I'm just not making plans with you. Fuck this. I'm
He's
tired of running.
Beth said you should have landed on their butts.
they
Oh,
they
fuck.
they were all about like, okay, you could do like a slap, like you're going to grab them, but it's like a slap. I'm like, I don't know what that means. So we would go into the clinch and stuff. They'd slap the fuck out of me, and I was like, okay, so I get to do the same thing. So I did the melee slap, and they're like, you're not supposed to do that. I'm like, he just did that to me. I don't understand. He's like, no, it's going for the clinch slap. So I gotta smack him and hold it. And then it's like, no, 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 no. You can't hurt him. I was like, that fucking hurt. I don't understand what you want from me. I don't know what you want. So yeah, I quit wrestling. I the backyard
Yeah,
wrestling was fun enough. So
I didn't stay doing soccer very much longer. I decided to quit. I think it was pretty close after that. It was my breaking point because, like I said, he has audacity when I talk back to him. He goes, "You talking back to me? You're gonna get punished." I said, "Well, you're not. Don't put me in the game. It's already too late. Yeah,
you're gonna put me in a game and kick it around. My
you
son,
already, you're not gonna put me." I said, "You already been doing that." I said, "I can't. What's new?" And he didn't say anything after that. And
see,
then I
Oh,
said,
uh,
"I'm done."
my son went in soccer, and everybody on his team but him were Hispanic. And the team that he was playing was all Hispanic, and he just got a bunch of like soccer balls kept hitting him in the face all the whole game, and he got discouraged. I go, son, I'm not trying to discourage you, but those over there, everybody over there, live for soccer. They live. Their dads were the soccer coaches, and their dads, they had like twins on the team, and they had their little cousins and nephews and shit. So it was a clan that knew how to put a ball into a net. I'm like, I don't just don't play.
well, that's
That's why I told him, don't play, man, don't. And he didn't want to play anyway, so I was like, you need to
that's
get in some sort of sports, though.
that's like when I wanted to play basketball in high school, and the coach looked at me and he goes, you're just not tall enough."
And you said, fuck you. What about, all the people that are short in the NBA?
Well, it was
Because you
the
could
school
shoot.
we went
You
to.
could shoot. You
Yeah.
could dribble. You can get around people. You just didn't know everybody else had a fucking overhang on you. They would put their arms up. They had a whole roof system and a gutter system and everything. You couldn't get a ball around it.
I'm okay with that.
Right?
Uh, Tommy liked to say he's got better things to do than play gay card games and jerk off to them.
Oh, okay.
Tommy's back now.
So
So
he
Beth
Tommy's
has left
back.
us, and now we have Tommy.
well, then why aren't you doing them? Go do those better things.
No
Damn.
shit. No shit,
Yeah,
Tommy.
you want to talk
Spud
some
Webb was short.
yeah, yeah.
It was
Like
also
honestly.
black.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I mean, everybody got hobbies. If you're on, I'm sorry, Tommy. If you're not a nerd, I'm sorry. Okay, you're such a
Tommy is a nerd.
you have such
He's
a
a nerd
deprived
just like
life.
we are.
I guess I guess I beat off the card games. I haven't done it yet. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, but I'm saying that I haven't done it.
Yeah, me either. But he's giving us ideas.
Giving you ideas. I don't know. But hell yeah.
I might have to make me an OnlyFans.
Oh God.
Tommy will be my prime subscriber.
Oh, dude, he will. He'll be tipping you so much.
He's like, you're drinking off the cards. That's what you pay for.
It's
Ting,
what, yeah.
ting,
Ting,
ting.
cling. A new follower. A new follower. A new
Nope,
follower.
it's just Tommy.
Tommy just made me a millionaire.
Tommy has made 2,500 like bogus accounts just so he can subscribe and beat off in every single one of them. Hell yeah,
Different camera angles on each one.
dude! Slow motion,
See,
360.
he said next time he's on the show he'll take the camera down in the basement and show us his comic books and Comic-Con shit.
Hey, you better not show me that because then I want to know your address and I want to see all of it. I want to
I
see
could take
all
you
of it.
there right now.
Oh yeah, you can't take me there right now. What the fuck you want to do? Like fucking no, dude. You're like an hour away. It's 10
So
ish at night.
Devin's in North Webster, and you're in Goshen now, Josh.
Elkhart.
Elkhart.
Yeah.
It takes about
no. That how long you been there?
10 years now. Once I was living in Jackson, Mississippi for about 6-7 years, and then when I moved back up here, I got a job up here in Elkhart and just haven't left. I left the job, but yeah, I just stayed in Elkhart, and now my wife she bought a house before we met, and so we're still here.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's been fun. We're by the hospital, so it's really not in any type of bad neighborhood, but I like it. I like Devin's area more though, just because uh, I like the lay of his backland. He could walk like right out to the. It's like a swampy area, but you could see it's like the lake. I mean, it's part of it.
Yeah, yeah. You go back there. We play airsoft and paintball and stuff, whatnot back there. But I'm building a tree house, which is secretly like a castle fort for when we do these little games and stuff. But um, yeah, it's a lot of room to run around and have fun and whatnot.
Yeah,
Eh.
Devin does paintballs and airsoft guns, so he's always asking about going out there and doing that. I always think it's fun. It would be
My
fun.
wife likes paintball.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't. I don't like getting hurt.
I don't either.
I get hurt every day.
Like,
The
no,
airsoft
I
ones
feel
I wouldn't
pain
mind.
every day. Hurt myself every day. It's terrible. But dude, paintball's fun. It's really fun. Like one time, my brothers and I, we went up to Topeka. We would always paintball in the woods. And one day, the whole entire Syracuse fire department shows up, and they were paintballing that day. And they have all their CO2 canisters. They have the top of the line equipment. Oh my gosh! So we're out, we're getting ready and stuff, and the fire department comes up and with all their paintball stuff, and we're like, "Whoa, whoa! What are you guys doing?" And they're like, "Hey, would you guys like to have a war?" And we're like, "Sure, let's just have a war with the fire department." So it's me, my brothers, my aunt and uncle, and we got some all right stuff. My gun's a sniper, and everybody else is an electronic laser beam. They could shoot like 200 rounds in like 30 seconds. It's insane. And so we go like, each side of the woods. And as we were coming up, we found out that these fucks were just standing in the same spot where we left them. So they just like, okay, ready, break. And, we were supposed to meet in the middle. We had to walk the whole fucking woods to get to them. And they're all camping by logs and shit like that, pissing us off. Just fucking paint coming down range, and we couldn't take it anymore. I ended up running up a tree, a fallen tree that's been like this. I ran up that sucker and jumped behind this dude. It was like the tank. He was the tank in a damn freaking video game where he had all the ammo, he had all the air, and he's just laying down fire. I ended up taking him out. He got pissed, so mad, threw all his gear down. He threw all of his paintball stuff down. He's like, "I got you." I'm like, "I don't have any paint on me." You would know you got me if your paint was on me, but I got you. I shot you in the back of the head where you don't have anything to protect you, and that's why he was so mad because I ended up actually physically hurting him. And
Where
we ended up winning though. We ended up winning.
where does your wife go to paintball, Terry?
Avila.
Avila?
Yeah, they have a paintball plex there on
Tommy,
US 3.
no
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's right there. Like, yeah, if you go down 3, like you're going to Fort Wayne or something, it's on the right hand side.
Now, does she really get into it? Like,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I mean, they have a course. I mean, she likes it. She likes. I mean, she gets bruises, but she bought a mask. She used to was renting the things, but she wanted to get a mask of her own. She wanted to eventually get a gun, but she doesn't go very often. But she wants. It's something that she really enjoys. She just wish she had more people to go with.
Yeah, it's more of a big team effort thing, man. You have to have a lot of people that be really interested in it for you to actually keep motivated to
Yeah.
purchase all the paintballs and stuff. That's why I do airsoft though. Airsoft's cheaper. It does hurt a little bit more because there's more acute. It's like they're like little plastic BBs, but it's cleaner for you, not the environment. You're throwing plastic everywhere. Um and yeah, yeah, like I said, it's cleaner, it's cheaper, and the guns are much more customizable. Like I have bipods and scopes and stuff, and you could dial a sniping shot in depending on your FPS and stuff, and it's pretty cool. I mean, my son and I go out with just akimbo. We have 2 Desert Eagles just running around just blasting each other. You do need a mask. You do need a mask and eye protection. Eye protection number 1, and then it goes down from there. If you don't want a mask, that's fine. You'll be all right. If you get shot in the face, that's your own fault. But other than that, man, you don't need much. You just need something to protect your eyes, the pellets, and the gun. You
No
don't need
shit.
air. You don't need paint. You don't need to go through and fix your gun because it's gooed up and ganked up with paint and stuff. And I mean, if you ask me if you asked me a long time ago if I would rather, was paintball better than anything else, I'd say paintball, paintball. But now I believe airsoft is the
She
next
hasn't
thing.
tried airsoft.
It's very fun, man.
Well, we got a course.
I have 15 guns out here. I have multiple pistols. I have some machine guns. I have an M16.
I think
Um,
she loved that. We have to
yeah,
do like a little gathering, and
yeah.
definitely. I'll
I even have a
definitely
GoPro, so you strap that shit on. We'll go Doom the whole way.
do Doom.
And
Doom.
then
Uh,
napkins.
Hell yeah. But uh yeah, this has been fun. I enjoyed Magic, man. Good games.
Yeah,
Good
that was
games.
awesome to watch. I
Yeah.
had fun watching it. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it's worth checking out. I mean, I don't know what your inner nerd says to you when you see those card games, but there's a strategy behind it. You build the deck yourself. You choose what cards you would like to play, and then you got to understand the odds of getting, your curve of whether you would get enough mana to cast these cards at certain times in the game. It's pretty fun. I take way too many more risks though. I'll put
yeah, they're like I play like fun decks. I mean, basically, there's like a shoot, what do I do? Oh, I can't do that. They basically every time a new set comes out, because every 3 months a new card set comes out, kind of like new baseball cards for whatever. Um, they have new cards, new abilities. They might make some new reprints of old cards. But basically, they have from a certain set to now is standard legal. That's like when you go to tournaments, you can
yeah.
only use cards from this set to this set.
Okay.
Nothing beyond, nothing before. Now, once I think a few sets come out, it's called set rotation, and basically some sets drop off, and these other sets. And people, gamers that making millions on playing Magic, basically are really good at the game and can make decks. And what happens is there's basically a meta. Basically, everybody's running this deck. Everybody's watching this person. They're copying the cards, and basically they're recreating it. So when you're on here, you're going to see the same decks, people playing the same decks because they're just known winners.
Yeah, and that annoys me. I like creating my.
Yes, it does. It's annoying. So sometimes that's why it's best just to play with friends, because you can play. I mean, you can play your, but a lot of ours is just janky decks that aren't really good because they're not fast enough.
No,
We
yeah,
want
you're
the
right.
combo to go off, but it has to have these certain things, and sometimes you can't pull them off. And
And if
those
you don't
other
pull it, if you don't pull them off, you're like the risk and the reward is different. You're like, oh fuck, man! I put all of my mana into one dude, and this guy just destroyed it in the midst of an attack. Shit like
so I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
a lot of my decks. I watch a couple YouTubers that make Magic decks.
Noxious.
Huh?
Noxious.
Yeah, watch him. I watch Bad Boy Gaming. He's one of my favorite. Bad
Yeah,
Boy.
bad boy. Okay, I'll check him out.
He makes all the janky type decks and just fun decks.
Yeah, I
And
like the fun one, man.
like the one with the cat with a 2020. That's I copied it from him.
Fucking, when you threw that out, I'm like, what the hell am I seeing here? I looked at what turn we were on. We were on turn 3 or turn 4, and you already got a 2020 creature out. Holy shit! I'm glad I had that card in my hand. But yeah, most of my what I like is I like zombies, vampires, bringing stuff back from the dead. I like countering. That's basic meta. That's a basic deal. But
Yeah.
if I have a deck where I just have nothing but planeswalkers and maybe 10 creatures. That's basically what I run, and it's insane. But yeah, other than that, man, Coon, I can't wait for us to do a physical podcast, man.
Oh, me too, man.
Uh, we need to set something up. But next Saturday, I think we need to take a break. I think we need to take a break for this next one. But if things change, if you end up getting Chrissy and they actually want to get on and whatever,
Well,
let me know.
yeah.
Um,
The
Hey, if
only
you guys,
one.
I said
What
if you
was
guys
that?
second, I said if you guys second, I just want to show you my setup real quick. Like I'm gonna
oh,
show you
yeah.
what the map looks like and stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Screen. I just exiting out of this and loading up the.
No, Devin,
Actually,
I
go ahead.
was saying was we we'll have to talk to these two people off air, but we might have that special guest next week.
Okay. Is it
That's
on the DL?
kinda. It was what we were talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But is
But
it?
I don't want to announce his name yet.
Okay. Okay.
I like to build up the anticipation with this
Are
guy.
you serious about this, by the way?
Yeah, I'll send you the messages.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is kind of I'm not gonna blow it up. If we blow it up, it won't come true. So I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Honestly, no, this is kind of a big deal. It's pretty cool. But if it ends up happening, fucking all the cuffs are
Well,
off.
I kind of remember what we was talking about earlier with it was me. It was your buddy that you was on fought.
Yeah.
If it has anything to do with Fought and his connections and whatever, maybe I know what you're talking about. I won't say anything either.
Oh,
That's pretty cool because he's a badass dude.
it's a
At least I
possibility.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But no, that's pretty cool. It's loading up just a second. But no, I play this Pathfinder second edition, but it's like Dungeons and Dragons. I have about a party of I have 2, 4, 6 players, and then me as the dungeon master. And I run the game, and they play their avatars or characters.
Yeah.
And it's all role play, and they're supposed to be however you want your character to be. If you want to be a rogue, warrior, different races.
Yeah.
It's medieval time.
See, I've played 3 RPGs in my life. It was 4. There was a Marvel RPG that we played, Dungeons and Dragons, Shadowrun, and this other one called Vampire the Masquerade. I played all those. Those are fun. Vampire was weird. I felt like I was entering a cult, but all the rest was pretty badass. Like, honestly, Josh, you sit around, you're hanging out with your buddies, and then you're
You can drink
pretending.
beer.
Yeah, you're pretending that you're in this
Well,
world, and the dungeon master is laying it out for you. He's all the bad guys in the story, and you guys are a party that are just trying to
Working
work your
together
way through.
to might have some objectives. Your character might have a backstory of themselves that the DM tries to intertwine, and it's an ongoing. I mean,
yeah. Well, that one comic book one that we played a long time ago, we didn't get really into it, but we started setting up our characters. That
Oh,
was fun as
well,
shit.
we got into it. I remember to this day what happened. We were superheroes. We decided to go shop at a fucking Sam Goody, and we're at Sam Goody Mall, and all of a sudden the bank robbers attacked the mall, and we started laying up fire pillars and shooting ice at this son of a bitch. We killed half the fucking customers in the store, and everybody got pissed. And then Haran got mad at us because we weren't taking it seriously anymore. Because we killed so many people, we decided, I don't know. Damn.
Oh
Okay, so
shit!
this is his dungeon.
this is
This
my
is the
dungeon. These
dungeon.
are all my creatures. Oh,
Okay. You got all your creatures. Are those hand painted?
creatures. Yeah, they're all painted, pre-painted.
Okay. Nice. Damn. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm
But
liking
it's
it.
got that. Uh, this is the board that I keep track. Like I sit over there opposite, so I can see the board, their hit points and stuff. Keep track of all my players' hit points and their stats, so I don't have to like, oh, what's your intelligence or
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
your. I can just kind of look and role play without having to. I don't have it loaded up. This is their player characters. We got a little gnome,
Nice.
elf, wizard, elf warrior. This is the
Nice.
barbarian. It's not painted. Little guys.
Have you played the Magic the Gathering board game? Where
I think I played it.
you have a whole land that you play on?
Yeah, I think I played it once.
I play that quite frequently with my kids. It's really fun. It's better with more people in it though. A 1v1 is not. It's all right, but more people is way fun.
It
Right.
just sounds like we're gonna have to have like a game night, and
Yes, game
have
night, and
have
we're
us
gonna need
all
a
do something.
lot more cameras. Damn, a
Yeah.
lot more
Yeah,
cameras.
because I mean, you can actually. They have it on Twitch. I mean, people actually doing tabletop game like this, not on
Yeah.
computer, but as in like. I would love to be able to broadcast my game. I just don't know where to start and how to do it.
I can help you out with that.
Keep in contact with us, Terry.
I can help you out with that.
Send us any questions you have, and we will get you.
Well, I see you
live
have
and
a hey,
going.
I see you have a computer set up right there, right? I can actually throw out some good ideas for you right on the spot. So let me see what your setup is when it comes to the computer. All right, one, you need another monitor. That's number one deal. Is it you need some other whether it be a TV, mount a
Well,
TV on that
this is
wall.
my second monitor, but this is my main.
Wait. Your second monitor is connected HDMI to the table?
That's
Yes.
the table's a TV. This is what he was telling us.
Oh shit! It is a TV. Okay. Damn, that's pretty harsh to play on. Like, do you have a glass over it?
Yeah.
It's plexiglass.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Well then,
About a thick piece of
uh,
over top of it.
That's not bad.
So like, cause like it's in depth, like the TV itself, like right here, kind of dips in where the screen is.
Yeah.
But now there's like about a 1/4 inch gap between that and the plexiglass.
Okay, that's pretty badass. I like that setup. I have the same big TV like that. I'm not saying I'm gonna copy that, but I'm gonna copy
No,
that.
it's pretty cool. I mean, I got 2 Raptors. It'd be easy to put a camera or something aiming down.
Oh yeah.
Like over the table where people could see.
Well, what the first thing that you're gonna want to need is when you go, you stream on Twitch, right?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
I said I would love to be able to stream my game. I think
it'd be bad. I'll watch the fuck out of that. I'll watch the fuck out. So, what you need to do on your computer there is you go to your Twitch, sign up for an account, get all that stuff, unless you already have one.
I haven't. I just
Okay.
don't know. much about it.
Okay, so the next thing you need to do is that on your Twitch, it gives you this option on your avatar logo. When you click it, it's like it's video creator or whatever. It gives you this other option. It's called open broadcast software. So you download this open broadcast software, and that's what we're on right now, actually. Um, and it gives you a layout of how you want all the inputs and outputs of your stream to be on. So right now, as we're streaming now, I have multiple inputs. So the first input is the screen capture of our Zoom right now. So what we got right here is a screen capture of our Zoom. Then I
Okay.
have an input for our chat. I have input for my headset, and then I have output um, from the audio coming from here. So it's basically just think inputs and outputs. And when you download the software, it takes a little bit to understand what you really got to do, but you create these scenes. And say if you had 2 to 3 cameras pointing at multiple people, including yourself as dungeon master, those are all individual inputs. So when you go to this open broadcast software, you're like, okay, I want to add this video camera here, and it gives you the option to move it around your screen and position it however you want. You can have background pictures, and when it comes to art and pictures and things, I'll hook you up, man. I'll create something for you, and but uh, open broadcast software. It's a free download from Twitch. Mess around with it. It's good to have 2 monitors because one monitor is a display capture. So I'm capturing everything off of
Okay.
this monitor that I'm pointing. I'm knife handing right now.
Okay.
Fucking knife handing.
Hmm.
And then I
I
got
would
my
actually
open
have to have.
broadcast in front of me.
I'd have to actually have 3 monitors then, because my has to be hooked to the TV too, or the computer too.
Yes.
Because what happens is I'm going to show you basically. This is my computer screen, and this is the dungeon map that we're.
Ah. Okay.
Now this is my dungeon master map. This is basically I see the whole thing.
Hmm.
Now with the second screen, this program called Forge has a built-in thing to basically project a player screen where they only see what they've explored. So I'm going to show you, like you can see the everything. Basically, this
Yeah.
is where they're going to be at.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is
Okay.
going to be the TV.
Oh, so Fog of War.
Yes. So
Okay.
they're right here, and this is their movements, people, and this is like where we had battles and everything like that. And they move on, and I can move on my end. I will move this
There.
little torch thing here that basically I put light source on that I basically move
And
and
yeah,
open the
open the Fog of War. Hell yeah, I love that, dude. I love that, dude. That's sweet. Okay, but well, that's badass because you can
so I would
actually
have
do
to have
this
a
on
third
2 screens.
I'd have to have a third monitor to
Yeah, but
be able to.
if your computer has that adapter to it to do 3 monitors, then yes, do that.
If
Um,
not, could I run it from behind this Forge?
No, what yeah, you could run it behind it. Yeah, or even that you could split your screen up and you once you start your stream, you can minimize your OBS software and have Arc and Forge up. You don't even have to look at it again. So you start your stream, make sure it's all good to go, and then bring your Arc and Forge up, and then you're straight. You don't even have to you don't even have to be looking at your broadcast software.
Yeah. So that's what we do. And I basically these maps, I let me switch the camera back to me.
Okay.
Basically, these are actually Pathfinder maps. I basically when I get the books, I have a subscription through the company Pazzo that makes all these Pathfinder books. And it's a basically a pre-made adventure.
Yeah.
And it's an ongoing. It takes you all the way to level 20. And you get the free PDF. So basically, I can go on the PDF, get the map, and put it right
Import it
to
over.
this. And,
Yeah.
yep.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't
Yeah.
know how advanced they got when it came to that. I know that I mean, there's apps to help you with your RPGs. You have
Yeah.
character sheets and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Even with Magic, you have life counters, but I use the
I
20-side die.
people still play old school, pen and paper, have a blank map, and just make their own little thing and theater of mind, basically just picturing the battle. But this kind of brings a really in-depth, like, okay, I'm really exploring what do I want to do here.
Yeah.
And
No, my son was doing online RPG. He started Dungeons and Dragons every Wednesday at the school. Coronavirus hit, so they were doing it online, and it got very hard for them to do, so they kind of stopped. But yeah, Coon, this stuff's fun. Like it's a fun party, hanging with your buds type thing. Nerdy as fuck,
No,
but it's fun.
I
It's
don't think
so
it's
fun.
nerdy. I just I've
Oh no,
never
it is. If you
like
don't think it's
younger. I
nerdy, then
didn't.
you're delusional.
I had cousins that were all into it. It, at that time, man, I wasn't into it. I was into video games.
No,
I know you guys were too.
you're into the freaking getting the
it takes a
panty
little bit.
hamster to run its wheel. Is what you were doing.
It's easy once you like, you're not forced into it. You just say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try it,
Yeah.
and you just sit down. You go. I mean, because your thing is like, what can I do? You can do anything. Basically, you tell the guy, the dungeon master, whoever's running the game, what you want to do. Like, okay, you're in this room. What do you want to do? I want to look around. I want to see if I see anything of interest. He was going to have you roll a perception check, which is going to be based on your stats.
Yeah.
You started
Yeah.
out with, and they increase, and you'd roll a 20-sided dice, and you would roll that number plus or minus whatever your score was. Like you rolled. I mean, as in at the beginning, made your character because
Okay.
and that matches up to the dungeon master is going to say, okay, you need to roll in his head. You need to roll a 15 or higher to see
Where's that?
something really like a secret area or a secret drawer.
Okay.
If you roll 15 or higher, you're going to be like, he's going to be like, okay. So as you're searching around, looking through the paper or desk, you find a secret handle, and then you're like, oh, well, what's in the secret handle? And you just get more
yeah,
deeper.
it keeps going, and you're
like,
drawn in.
Your rolls bring out the story.
Yes.
Dude, yeah,
No, I
this
get
is
it.
just a percentage of what I got
let's-
for Magic.
Let's do this then. Let's set up after this virus of dumb shit's done, and we have like a Saturday where nobody has anything going. We go to Terry's and we play on this board, and you guys show me how to play it.
Yeah, that'd be
That's fine
fun.
with me.
Dude, I went to a Comic-Con. Well, it was the Fantastic-Con in Fort Wayne, and I got these dice. They're gold-plated, heavy as fuck dice, dude.
Got metal dice too.
Yeah, they're so badass. I love them.
I mean, basically,
It's
gamers
so
have tons of dice. It's like
Yeah.
you collect dice, different colors, different. Like you're like, oh, these dice are cool, black and red. All right.
Yeah. I got black and red. Hold on, I got so many more.
But no,
Yeah.
it's.
Yeah,
I
got
mean, it's so.
fucking black.
You buy all these little things. I got this castle thing,
What?
and
He's got a castle.
castle thing.
Oh,
It's my
yeah.
dice.
Oh,
Oh, hey, I kind of hate you a little bit now. That's
But I mean,
the fucking
so much
cheesiest
little
thing
shit,
ever.
cheesy
It's
shit.
it's cool. Hey, listen, it's cool. It's cool, but it's a little excessive, Terry. A little excessive.
But it keeps the dice from rolling all over the place too.
True.
That's
True.
good.
It ain't falling on the floor and everybody diving for it and stuff.
Well, we'll
hey,
do that. We'll
hell
set
yeah.
something up for in the future, and we'll have a game night.
Sounds good.
And then hopefully by then, Terry, you already have your stream up,
That'd
and
be
we
cool.
can
Yeah.
We can get Tommy to come over.
we can get Tommy to come over.
Message me
Bunch
for
of nerds.
anything when it comes to the getting your stream ready and rolling and
Yeah.
stuff. I've been
That'd be
up and
awesome.
down. Yeah.
Definitely keep in the loop with us. Devin will help you out. If there's anything you need simple from me, I'll get you going.
Because I need a web. Well, you need to do it through a webcam, right? I mean, basically, I don't have a webcam. I got basically my phone and an iPad.
Here's a really good. You're gonna have to spend. How much was that webcam that you bought, Coon? Not that new one, but the other one.
$17.
Okay, there's these small little webcams. You can place them anywhere and everywhere. The USB cord's pretty freaking long. Okay, you can put them in any corner, pop them up anywhere.
Yeah.
As long as your computer has enough USB ports, you might need to buy a hub, like USB hub.
Yeah.
which lets
Okay.
you plug in multiple.
Yeah.
So say you have your hub, you plug it into your computer, you get your open broadcast software up, and then you're just going through and selecting each camera that you want to be displayed on your broadcast, set it up how you want, and when it comes to backgrounds and themes and layers, I'll hook you up. And
Yeah. It'll
when
be. I think it'd be cool because I mean I've seen it, but I think with the
I've seen it
TV
too.
it would be awesome. But they need to be able to see not just what's on the screen because they need to see the players moving the miniatures and
Yeah.
hopefully be able to. Hopefully the webcam would have some kind of mic that'll pick up, or I'd have to buy a separate mic
You're
that would
No, what
you're
that could hang
I believe what you would need to do is have one single mic. That way, it minimizes all your
like
overhead.
yeah
Have
like
a
hanging
mic
from
coming
above.
down, and it
spend the money, Terry, and
yeah,
get one of these.
yeah. See
I'm
what
Yeah,
serious.
I
he's
see it. It
clutching
looks
that
nice.
mic like
It's
it's
got
his.
it's
Yeah.
got 4 different settings or
Yeah.
5, I don't know, but
It's called a Yeti.
it's got 8 different pickups in it, so I can
Cool.
control how you pick up. And if you put this in the middle and put it on circle, you're gonna
And
pick up
everybody.
everybody, and you
Yep.
That's
mess with
awesome.
the gains and the volumes right on the
Yeah.
mic.
Yep. And you're gonna.
That'll
I
be
would say
cool.
you would want how many players do you normally have?
We have we always have
About
we only
4.
play when we have no we have what did I say 6.
Okay. So you're probably I believe like if you want to have a camera for every person, be prepared. But but
No,
if you
mainly
want
I just want the camera kind of overhanging, looking down, and then if they
Well,
only see the hands in our speech, that's fine.
you're gonna
okay,
want 2.
one for
You're gonna
you and
want
Dungeon
one
Master.
for, yeah, coming down for your game, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna want one on your monitor looking at you.
Yes. Yes.
So you can tell the story, and then the story's
Yeah.
gonna unfold from the top.
Yes. Yeah. That's good. That's yeah. Excellent.
And like I said, trial and error.
Yeah.
You're gonna have points where you're like, okay, maybe if I set this camera here, I can kill it. I can catch a lot more action this way.
Yeah.
I say max 3 cameras, one for you, one for the whole game board, and one at a different angle to where they could see
And I
all the
could have it.
faces of the
I
people.
could have it up on the corner behind me, aiming
Yep.
down this way, with all the players sitting around there.
Yep, yep, yep. And then after you get the stream set up, you get your broadcast is good. You got like a regular schedule and stuff. Then you can start working on the ambiance of your whole entire layer, and that's where
Yeah.
it really gets fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
you
gets a
know?
lot of it. You get to start doing this shit. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
what
yeah,
looks good here?
yeah. Because I mean, I made this little dungeon for myself, and it's just my nerd realm. This is where I
Yeah.
nerd
Right
out.
now we don't have anything done. We want actually want to put like find like drywall, not drywall, like wallpaper that resembles like castle
Oh, okay.
and
Like
have
a
it go all over.
cobblestone background,
Yeah.
cobblestone.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Well,
mean, it's unique. I mean, it's something I have to go online and have it, but different different stuff like that. It's something I've been interested in. Like I said, with you guys' info, I'd be able to, do it.
I,
Oh
I
yeah.
I I believe you can 100%.
If I can run one, you can run one.
And I
Uh,
mean, it's a special niche, but I'd love to see if I get any, because there's a lot of streams out there that are, they have a very minimal amount of people to watch, but that's what it's about. Just getting that people that want to watch and enjoy, and
yeah, I
you're
like
not
to.
really.
I when it comes to tabletop, my biggest things that I watch is Angry Joe show. Angry Joe, he does tabletops a lot. I don't know if you know this guy, but he does like game reviews and whatnot. But he does tabletops, and he has a really good setup when it comes to that. He's got an overhead camera for each person. So they have wherever they're at, it's an overhead camera for them, and then he has a side shot for everybody. So he's got a side shot for faces, and then he's got an overhead camera for them doing their thing, and then he's got one for the dungeon master. Dungeon master always has their own dedicated camera. So if you even have a camera that's on your computer, that saves you money. That
Yep.
saves you money. If you could just angle it a little bit, whatever you have to do, that's that's one thing. But having that TV in the middle,
Yeah.
that's actually pretty badass because not only are you able to capture that that dungeon, you can have that as a mini map at the top wherever
Yeah.
from wherever your cameras are. So that mini map will always be functional, it always be updating in real time, as well as having your cameras active and you're having your one mic. The one mic I believe is going to be the all you're really going to
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
And
The
yeah.
I've seen some streams that are really really cool. They actually not only is it for the players, but people that watch your stream, people that and I've actually seen this. People that I've never subscribed to a Twitch person before or paid for a subscription, but people that do subscribe and donate whatever money or whatever, they can actually affect the game
Yeah.
I saw that.
because
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or they can buy a boon for one of the players, as in like a good luck thing or an extra roll or
Yeah.
or something. And
They treat them as the populace of the world that you're in, that you're in. They treat them as the
yeah,
populace and say that somebody pretend like say I prayed for you on your mission. That actually they create that as a donation. Hey,
yeah,
Yeah.
this guy gave you
and the
divine
guy makes
intervention, you know?
yeah, and they make money by your donations and supporting the channel, and
Yeah.
you're actually involved in the game. Your money went toward something to do with this. You made something happen. Either they did
You
something.
change the course of history of the RPG, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's it's a
that's why
good
I want to be
prospect, man.
able to. That's like kind of a goal. It'd be kind of cool to be able to involve
Yeah.
the viewers.
Well, I will tell you this, Terry. From a guy who dreamt big at the beginning of this, I was lucky enough to have Devin. Devin reined me in. You're gonna want to start small, like you were saying.
Yeah.
The idea of just having a few people watch your channel when you're doing something,
Yeah.
that's cool. Start there and just keep going up. And
Because it takes a while to become even affiliate. You have to have so many
oh
views.
god,
And
Yeah, we're not when it comes to YouTube, we're closing in on our goal. Okay?
yeah,
When it comes to we're closing in on our goal. We're not near it, but we're closing in. Like we are 30% towards it, I would
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
We just hit after today or yeah, today
Close
we
to
were
100.
just at 1600 total views.
Yeah.
cool.
So
Well, I'm at
But
subscribers. I can't remember how many
then
subscribers,
subscribers were
and
but
then I can also add the Twitch stream, upload it to YouTube on
yep.
my YouTube channel as a secondary. Besides video games, I also have tabletop and have it in different
now
playlists.
I'll tell you how to link your Twitch to your YouTube so you don't even have to worry
Yeah,
about editing and well,
sweet.
YouTube has its own editing, but Twitch and YouTube work together, so you're able to export your videos from YouTube. You can download them on your computer, edit, and then go to YouTube, or you can do this fast route where it actually exports to your YouTube account, which
Yeah.
actually has been helping us out. Like um, that last
Oh,
episode we did, I exported it straight over, easy peasy. Uh, but yeah, man, you got any questions? Hey, what just hit us up.
Yeah.
We're always running around doing things, but
hopefully you guys can make it out to my fireworks show.
That's a goal.
well, when
I
what
I'm
time's this? When, where, how, why?
July 4th, and it's at 7:45, 7:30 ish. But if you guys actually want, I don't know if you guys can do live broadcast out there or not. Yeah,
As long
if
as
you
we
had the
have
internet,
internet, if you have internet close by, I mean,
yeah,
y- we can also do hotspots, but hotspots are
yeah.
very unreliable. So
yeah.
We could work something out. We could probably do
we could just
I'm
record
hoping
record
that
it.
skits and shit. Yeah.
normally I have one guy supposed to get with me about being a DJ out there. So hopefully I get him out there and he'll be my. Usually I play music during the fireworks, which my fireworks shows that I've had in the past are on my YouTube channel. But I mean, Josh seen I kind of go all out. I kind of go a little bit
He
big.
does. I
Yeah,
watch the videos of him picking up.
Yeah, I
And
have.
that's like my stepdad does.
And that is light. That, I mean, like I said, I had to basically slow down because every year's gotten bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
But ever since my mom was the last one that passed away a couple years ago,
Mhm.
and I took care of her. Well, she would get Social Security, and she would help out. Like she'd give me $300 for rent every month, and that helped extra supplement income that I didn't have. When she's gone, now I'm like, wow, I'm taking care of all this. I mean, she was paying half the electricity and half of this just because she wanted to help out. So I told the wife, I said, I might have to stop doing fireworks for a while. Or people that want to ask for, man, people don't want to donate. People say they do, but then when it comes time to dish out some money, they oh no, we don't have none. So I decided to, with him having an online store this year, I figured I'd bring it up, and that's why I'm going to advertise every week, and hopefully, like I said, I have one buddy that usually helps out. That's who helped out the one time, my buddy Chris. But I'm hoping that more people that actually live at the house that I'm firing the fireworks off for, I mean, I've always done for their family. They're always saying, "Oh, we want to help. We want to help." That they'll actually go on closer to the 4th and maybe throw it. I mean, there's a lot of inexpensive stuff, and then I wire it all together. They don't have to worry about nothing.
You're the
We'll see what
producer.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I get it, man.
If everybody out there wants to see a fantastic show who's involved with Terry and have gotten an invite, drop them a little dough.
Yeah.
Get them
Yeah.
some fireworks, some bang bang.
Yeah, if you're in the area in which we are and you're able to make it and you're able to contribute, hell yeah, by all means.
Yeah, I mean,
It
$20
sounds
goes a long way.
amazing.
It does. It does in that world, man.
But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I
Yeah.
will talk to you guys later.
Terry,
Yeah,
hit us up. Let us know.
Yeah, no problem.
Hell yeah, good games, and
Okay.
it's
Stay
been a great.
influenced.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Damn. All right, you guys take it easy.